being groomed or being, set up. When Idu, was the talk of the day, and when the defense of Idu was all that Simon was able to do, and not until Nelly of Able released her arsenal to tell him that, look, except you propagate Idu, you will not get the funds flowing in. And the criminal came out from his hiding and began to fire Nelly from all cylinders. And you're not asking questions. I am Nelly of Able, and Nelly of Able is me. Madam Onibo is local area, and all that. And that entered Biafra 101. They really will not ask questions. Simon Ekwe. Biafra, they receive. Biafra, we swallow you. Because you're not pure. You're not whiter than white. You're not whiter than snow. Prophet Chamaka daily speaks. I'll be dropping it as it comes.
If I'm not live yet, just go down.
Wait, you're live now.
Okay, thank you. Let me know if I'm coming out clearly.
We can hear you.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Minister of Information, you and the entire team, and see our Minister, Rob Commander, and previous ministers that my I said thank you for what you are doing. This journey that
Amadishi Goze, I see you, and Ogwejofo.
We are not doing that.
None. Please do me a favor. Me too, I can like button. No go. Me too, I can like button.
And I will speak.
We started very late.
The way I feel. We're moving forward. Don't be distracted. All our enemies will conclude them they cry every day. Lying, saying whatever they want to say. But
Kensele.
the good thing about it is that
I greet you, Kensele.
the right path. You know you're in the right path. No one can deceive you. And you'll be able to sleep at night and have a good night sleep without feeling big guilt or anything. A while ago, just like a year ago, there is a mad woman from France named Nkiru. She came to one of our programs, I believe she started with why she was actually pretending to be crying or whatever. He pleaded. He said, I should find a place in my heart to forgive. She have wrong. That she have wronged me. That she lied against me. And I let her know then that I don't have the power to forgive. Whatever she did to me was not just me, but Biafran people. Because this evil woman had killed, if not thousands, hundreds of people. And they have deceived a lot. And a lot of Biafrans that I will come across the message are following them. These evil people know what they are doing. They know they are betraying our people, lying to our people. We keep repeating, lying after lie after lie. So it's this evil woman at the time said the Nigerian government paid over 150 million. Where is the money? I didn't even see anything like that. At the time, they will say no group government. Evil people like that, please. I'm here as a citizen of here, not leave the title to this. Let me say that is. We need her address. Kelena TV. If you live in diaspora, where they can come and answer for everything they are doing, all the false communication, we need an address. We need an address. Dear TV, We need the address.
Kia TV.
The one that called herself progress analyst. We need the address. Those are saying that I'm working with Ngozi.
We are not here because of this too. I'm just playing it. I'm just playing it for a meantime. We're gonna, after this, we are gonna move to what we are here for.
They will be served. We will deal with every sabbath, any sabbath, any evil. There is pain in my heart. Biafran people have been killed, not in thousands or hundreds. In millions. Biafran the massacre, starved to death, till now. There is war in our land. We need help. Those are supposed to help us to turn around.
Elevate energy. I greet you.
It is only fight or only thing I do before my last breath to make sure that Biafra people are totally free. Go in peace. Go help me, God. We are little in number fighting this fight. There is no room for any sabotage. And those are supposed to financially, spiritually, or otherwise support what we are doing. While you have some evil people, knowing what they are doing is evil. I came across something, an old woman of 73 years old, called a great woman. Last year, she is the one, starting from 2022, she has been behind the other. The same woman that she denied today, that she should get to know after the so-called gift or so-called whatever. This woman, sometime last year, was championing as second in command. That is like 3 or 4 months before we went to Finland. This woman last year was in California with some paid security that are not even security, just to push Ngozi, support Ngozi. These are the evil wings in what we are doing. Today, she has moved the goalpost. Today, she is using her age as a 23 years old, lying. Today, she was talking about how she talked to me, I should do this, I should do that. All that are fantastically lies. Before we went to Finland with the intention, after Finland, she committed to support because she supported us. Till January, February, March, she's still with us. When I was nominated as the acting prime minister, she not with us. When did she manage to push herself and align with other educated people that call themselves professors? Please, dear friends, we must hold these people accountable. With all this their life, so help me God. If they are not held accountable, I don't think I will be able to have a good day at all. Please, I'm gonna just give you 1 second. I'm gonna join this program again. Thank you.
There we go. All right. Let me refresh this thing.
And Biafra group of companies.
All right, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. So I'm not here because of this, not at all. I decided to start with it because The video that I upload, I did not capture everything, but I'm gonna play it. We're going to listen to the end. There's a post from Nkiru. Many of you know Nkiru and the Eunice. These two people that have told us the activities before now and what they become after PM was arrested. So we are going to look into that one. But I find something that is very, very interesting. It seems to me that for Back Republic, some of them genuinely don't understand what Nkere is. Like, they are following him. They pretend they know, like the one that I argued earlier today. They pretend they know, but truly, they don't know. Not like that man. That man, Mr. William, maybe he's watching. His own issue is different. He knows what he's doing, but what he's doing to him, he don't know. Like, his problem, he don't know his problem, because it takes someone that is very, very bitter about someone to add the way he's acting, because the truth is staring at you. You can see it, but you choose not to talk about it. That's deliberate. That means you know what you're doing, but intentionally you don't want to talk about it. So how can you tell me that Nkere, before PM was kidnapped, arrested, not kidnapped, before he went in, he has already started making plan. He has already started making plan. That is why he changed the document. Then after changing the document, he was ready by picking some individual, keeping them, in good time, giving them what they want, to appear like boss to them. He captured Azubike. He captured Eggman. He captured Vision 555. Of course, Sonny Akbarawa. He believed that media has been settled. Then he went further by moving, his agenda to other source. He was laying this ambush before the day of Biafran declaration. He was not even involved in the activities to declare Biafra. He shied away. That was why he couldn't even make any comment when PM went in. He was one of those waiting for somebody to come and announce it. He appeared to be humble and dedicated, without knowing that he has already planned ahead. It takes someone that is very, very hardworking to challenge or confront that kind of plan. That's why what I noticed about COS is that she's very, very hardworking. Like I said, it takes someone that is very hardworking to cope. And as God may have it, she's financially okay. Because if she's not financially okay, imagine what would have happened. Just think about it. Years of preparation, years of discussion on how to achieve this. And most of the media, if not all, he successfully captured them to the extent that some of them become willing to, like, a messenger to a finance minister. That's why I can see Kesley is here, and Ben Chika, greetings to you. Oh, Doreen, our sister Doreen is here. Ogwejofo, Amadi Chigo's here. All of you on the comment section, thank you so much for joining me. We are just 14 minutes of the program, as we always do it here. So at least 1 hour is sure. Okay, maybe you are gonna stretch, because this later. I don't know if I'm gonna stretch it to 2 hours or more, but let's see how far we can go on this. So most of them don't think. Most of them are not critical thinkers. Like, I don't want to sound like somebody who is very special, but you know what I mean. Like, somebody who can think deep. It requires someone that can think deep to decode what this guy has caused. To some of them that are talking on a surface, you don't want to go deeper to digest it very, very well. How can you tell me that PM appointed Nkere as finance minister, appointed all these people, he would just, appoint them, and it was approved by their members, all right, cabinet members, not only PM. Nobody was having any issue. All the time that PM and CS worked, nobody raised an issue and said, PM, I am not comfortable with you working with this lady. PM, I find something wrong with this lady. The only person that raised alarm was Emeka Livingstone, which that alarm happened to be false alarm. The same thing that he did when PM said that the Biafran have acquired head office. He said it's not true. That is somebody's residential house. He went there to film the house. You remember that famous video where he was on Akoko Junction, if you know. Hey, how many of you remember Emeka Livingstone? Emeka Livingstone, on Akoko Junction. Okriyo. Everyone Atobasi, one or two things. How many of you remember that video? He was there with another man, if I natural, that's one elderly man as well. They went there when the man actually put down the Biafran flag in the building. Did Amaka see it? He said, yes, he did. Okay, that is what I want to remind you that they spend their transport and their time to wanted to prove what I don't know. The same man is the man that raised alarm, talking about COS, that no, the Nigerian politicians. Oh, Nangoso Rabese is working with Nigerian politicians. They forgot that Masamukano was a member of APGAN. How about it? It doesn't matter. That's why when they said, oh, she's a member of the People's Club of Nigeria. She's a member of the People's Club of Nigeria. If she's a member of the People's Club of Nigeria, and then what? And then what? Most of them actually working, with Nigerian government than any other person. But they want to cry out, oh, she's working with. Today, where's Emeka Livingstone? After that false alarm, where is him today? When he decided to go and live his life, what has he achieved? Where is him now? The same guy that told you that he's one that built this and do this and do this, he cannot even do anything without Biafrans or without PM. That is just what it is. So many of these people that are with Nkere today, they are seeing everything before them, but they decided not to accept this fact that things are not like that. You can, okay, let's assume that you skip the one that happened internally. Everything we talk about here, maybe it's to you. You don't want to get yourself involved. This thing is something that has to do with cabinet members. I hear you. You're actually right. You are making a very good point. But what about the one that happened in the public? What about the one that he did before you, like the one that did not happen outside? For example, the one that did not happen inside, rather. For example, I spoke with the PM for 30 minutes. This is this guy trying to use PM to capture your conscience. If I speak with you, it's just because this is not the first time they are setting this kind of this battle, that those who, what matters is who's PM, who have access to PM, who PM called and who PM did not call. And some of them are using that kind of template now to prove what I don't know. It'll make no sense, because we have seen this before. When they told us that PM called why is such a one of their argument was, how can PM that if this is simply means that PM have despised COS, that PM can never ever talk to COS anymore. He don't want to set his eyes on COS. Gullible will be like, it's true. If he can call why soldier and he did not even bother to call to talk to COS, that simply means something is wrong. But you forgot to ask yourself, before he went in, was he having any issue ever with COS? Because all the time they work together, there have never been any argument between them. If there's any argument behind this scene, this gangster would have played, bring it forward now and tell you that this woman had been working hard to dethrone PM all along. That there was a time she confronted PM. Look at what she did. You know how they do that thing now. But for the fact that PM and CS have never argued on anything, they have never, had any issue within themselves. They work together. They work together like one. That is what some of them have said to translate to negative something, like trying to tell you that COS and PM is having an affair. Remember the voice note of Butozo some time ago, right? We don't talk about, I don't like to talk about different division army. A lot is in that video. Remember I said it that time. I still have that audio with me. A lot is there. We remember the message of Butozo when he talked about Madame Ajoka. There are many things that is involved in that, but that's still for that. I don't want to get myself involved with anything different liberation army or Butozo and Co. And I don't want to talk about it. All right, because it is a very sensitive issue. But I want you to remember something from that. That if these guys can go as far as using those things, because they have used tricks that is actually lies, me and you already know. We have spent time like that has come and gone, that we have now find the results that is not true. When somebody decided to do that kind of thing, working tooth and nail, just to show you that he want to convince you for something, and you have realized that his attempt is not genuine, because the plan is to capture you. So you have seen that all this plan all along, the person is trying to use this kind of story to win you back to them. Using that kind of method simply means that they are supporting something fake, because something that is real will work smoothly. Nobody will force anything on you. You can see it, how to transform. And if there's any challenges, leaders or CS like CS are not going to take it personal, like you are hurting him. That's why you are hurting her. That's why some people say, when some of our brothers said, Ngozi USB, that thing, it hurt my feelings. I each time I hear that, like Ngozi Army, Ngozi government, Ngozi USB, Ngozi and his group, that kind of thing irritates me, because I have known that this is not about her. This is not about PM. This is about everybody. So you trying to tell me the moment you said Ngozi and her or Ngozi government, everything that everything I will be saying with you, you have cut it short. Like you have made me not to accept you the way I should have, because you have destroyed my mind, in everything that we are supposed to do. This is another way, because when they say that kind of thing, is another way of telling that their level of insubordination. Because if they are genuine and real, they will not use that kind of word. So what I'm trying to say is that most of them, like Nkiru, like all these people you are seeing today, claiming that they are this, they are that, they are doing what they are doing just because they don't like US, not because she's not capable. They don't like her. Why? Because she's doing what they cannot do. They actually want to be like her. Ndị Igbo na-ekwu asị na nwatakịrị kpakarịa nwatakịrị ibe ya na nkụ, asị na ọkpara ya na-ajọ ya. When you look at her bio, academically, her career, age, everything, her look, everything, you can see that she's okay. Some of them actually want to be like her. And it's a problem seeing her being loved by Biafrans. So it's a kind of insult to the injury. They don't expect it. Some of them believe that that they are going to, because we are going to expose you, are going to do this. Once they made an attempt, they will always fail. Why? Because they're not genuine, they're not real. They're not genuine, they're not real. So Nkere camp is not actually what you think. I will play this video again one more time. Not the good one, like I'm gonna play it forward, because some of this part that you're about to listen to, I don't think that I covered it in the one I published. So I will play it now. Then after this, I will now bring the post that actually brought us here. The comment from Nkiru. If you don't know Nkiru, the lady that you see her picture on the thumbnail of this video is the Nkiru. She always hide herself, but this video happened to surface when she went to such a platform, and she managed to on her camera. Not only that, she has shown her camera many times. Then after that, she changed her name now to Namod or something like. She's now using Mazamakanos picture on her profile, but that's a story for another day. I can see you. Yeah. So now the comment, everything is working, isn't it, my brother? I told you that I did not block you. How will I block you? Am I crazy? I don't block you. I'm happy that you are here, and we have okay, Obidex. I hope is that Obidex. This is not your name. This is your email. So I'm trying to read it out. And if I is here with us, Sonny, if that is our brother, I greet you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So just hear this, please, because this is the later one. I don't want to waste much time.
Alpha, start asking questions so that you will not be scammed.
More.
Someone working with many when
we need to ask question in this video.
Just a moment.
Because we see Ajay going to host program now.
He's a son of is trying to mock Ajay. Ajay.
Send him message. Collect money. So we want to ask a question. Ajay, is it the same scammer that you said Ibionyori, where they scam people? That same scammer, I said it was a man can't scam people collect money now. When
you see this life there somehow. Sonny is not mocking Ajay. Is it the same PM that you called a scammer previously? Is it the same person that now coming to you and send a message to you? You should go and collect money. Remember the video of Eggman Mazawa saying that PM Nabiafra Gedesigi. That video happened before, during the time of autopilot. Now they are not using that video to judge him. How that you are not even genuine enough for PM to call you. Few months ago, Ajay was using the same platform, telling their friend that PM called us, and it was okay with the Sonai Parawan in their group here. The question is, how come you are now realizing that Ajay is not qualified? He's not eligible to hear from PM. All of a sudden, you are now remembering the old video of what he said before. So why don't you use that to judge him? What is why you are with him? You are with him. Just because he's not asking the same question that people, even though I blame him because one of the major problems, okay, because people don't know that Sona Parawa is with Nkere today because of Mazakwa. Mazakwa in one of his confession video said that I am the one that put a call. I called Parawa and told him, no, don't follow Ngozi. This is where we are. This is what we are doing. This is our plan. This is our strategy. He's the one that placed a call to Ekparawa, according to his confession. Now, meaning that Ekparawa is where he is today because of Mazakwa. The same way Mazakwa put a call to success, convince success to connect success to Nkere. Then from there, they now move to commanders through success. And success called Chimeze. Is it Chimeze? What's the name of this man Chimeze? Yeah, different National League leader. You see the connection. Mazakwa is the one. Yeah, he has the time, he has the long leg, he has the grammar to convince. He's the one. So when he turned against Nkere, so Nkere, who happened to be his one of his apprentices in terms of sabotage, is now no, I have a question though. Ajele, is he same PM that he called them this that before? He's now sending you a message to go and collect money from their friend. It's not funny because the same Ajele, you have used him to lie to Biafran that PM called you guys, calling you guys. Now you're not doubting that PM called him, really? Because he's no longer with you. The same measure that you use against people is what they're not using against you. Please help me. I want you guys to connect the dots so that it will make it. This will make you to understand the level of the argument. This is not about only a fool will hide and pamper this criminality, because to me is a crime what they're doing. This is how they told you that COS is Madam People's Club of Nigeria. That being a member of People's Club is haram. The same people, they are in their cabinet, in their own cabinet, Ruby Nadi, who is also member of People's Club of Nigeria, is their member. When they were even in their live program, the woman will be in the studio, sitting down, official member of People's Club of Nigeria, live and direct, will be there, and they will be busy calling COS Madam People's Club of Nigeria. But the one of Joanna Kakus, at that point in time, is sitting live there with you guys. They want their friends, me and you, to start throwing stone on COS, not Madam People's Club of Nigeria, whereas they are dining and whining with Ruby Nadi, who is also a member of People's Club of Nigeria. The moment Ruby Nadi says, I am at after the movement, he can go on. If I say, oh, look at this woman, no Madam People's Club of Nigeria. So that simply means, if you can use your senses, that simply means that being a member of People's Club of Nigeria is not a problem to them. There's no problem at all about that. That is not their problem. But to them, they know that they want you to see that as a problem. That is a problem to you. To them, it's not a problem. If you like, become a member of PDP. As long as you are saying that those Nkere write down my APM, they will keep quiet. If you like, be the special advisor to Tinubu. As long as you will log in and press APM from time to time, donate money to them, support them, they don't have any issue with that. But they want you watching them to see that as a problem. So if you can reason deeply, you will find out that this is not even a problem, that the main problem is them. Because they are practically trying to use your brain, just to rubbish your brain, not to help you, not to prove anything positive to you. The target is you, your sense of reason. That's what they're actually attacking. Because you cannot tell me that somebody is a member, two people, according to them, is a member of People's Club of Nigeria. One is not with them. But they were very vocal. They are ready to attack and voice out and condemn and use that to run program People's Club of Nigeria. Hey, no for People's Club of Nigeria. Hey, no for Madam People's Club of Nigeria. Hey, no political party. Hey, no, and the Jigawa. All those nonsense doesn't exist. Genuinely, if COS is that they are saying, because I'm just saying this because it doesn't this is not my problem, this is not our problem anymore. I don't think that any of us here is trying to think in that direction. No, I just want you to see that most of them know what is going on, but as long as you are singing praises of what they're doing, you are good to go. Your sins are forgiven. Even if you come to the fundraising on Saturday and be on the program the weekend, then once it's Wednesday, you go back to do your activities as a Nigerian. They don't have issue with that. You're okay. And these are people that this is the people that want us to believe that actually fighting to get Biafra. Is it possible? It's not. Let's continue. Don't worry, like I said, please don't get away. I want you to so that by the time I'll bring the post of Nkiru, you will read it, you will see it, then you understand everything that I'm saying now. Because from time to time, some of them, their brain, just like Nigerian NEPA, it will talk, he had it, in our chief will get will it will lock, you remember darkness again. Their brain have been apple. We go tell you now, maybe almost 80% to kick in, or probably maybe there's karakata in the house, because that post, if you think deep, you understand what I'm talking about. But don't worry, when we get there, we'll talk about it. Give to cake, I greet you.
Because now Simon is
Gerald, DK,
and then
Gerard.
we see Ajare come out.
Greetings to you.
Leading many people, leading a bar, leading a shop.
Julius,
leading a form.
I skip your message. Greetings to you.
He's calling people and telling them.
My brother, I say all of them are the same. Chibeze, all of them are the same.
Ajare message to come and call people and collect money.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
We want to ask, is it the Onyori, the criminal, the scammer? The scammer which you said Simon is a scammer. Is it the same Simon now that is telling you to come and scam people now and collect money? It is absurd.
Few weeks ago, few weeks ago, he said that PM is a sub, he betrayed Biafra. Just few weeks ago. That's why he changed his name from Samonepa, Apara was Samonepa, Apara, whatever, to Mas Namondo Kan now. Ever since he started the movement, you can count how many times he has used his real name. Same with Nkere. Okay, again.
And then you cannot just come and then do your own scamming yourself alone. You're using his name, Simon Ekpa, which you already told us that he is a scammer. And then you're now coming to carry out the same scamming with his name. Hey! Ajare.
Yes.
At least he said I'm not here to defend Mazakwa, but Mazakwa said his own long time ago. You just made a publication saying that he's a betrayer, and you are still using his name. Okay? And Nkiru is questioning them indirectly that nobody's going to change PM's name, meaning that that's conversation going on in the cabinet, because she cannot just make that post anyhow, just like that. And Nkiru, if you are watching, don't delete the post so that Kai report will not use it. I have already taken the screenshots. So don't waste your time. Because my mind told me that maybe this woman will delete it. I decided to capture it. The screenshot was with me. So don't bother yourself, because I know maybe you'll be watching now. Because this time favors your region. Okay, maybe you are not watching, but if you are watching, don't panic. I'm not here to say something against you. The only thing I want you to see is that your brain, not the Nigerian power holding, control your sense of reason. So everybody is going to see that your tweet today. We are going to see that. So don't give away. But if that comment simply means that something is going on. But hopefully you don't, because I did not capture the comment there. So that's why I don't want to delete it. But at least if you delete, we are going to read it and make sense out of it. So don't go there.
Of somebody here, Chalo is asking, why is it that Reggie, USB, CRC, that we are always fighting each other? Because they are not genuine. Nigeria government use them through your governors, your politicians. So when we see them, we attack them straight away. Now we are hearing Ajani.
One question where you supposed to ask that Omoe asked that question. He said, who is the real person that is taking Simon Ekpa's imprisonment, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's imprisonment, and Biafra course to Washington, D.C.? Is it the groups of lunatics that he is calling names there that is right on? Or is BRGI? Did you see all these groups of lunatics that you call name in this your right of here in Washington, D.C. on the 18th of September? Did you see them? Have you seen them had any meeting with U.S. congressmen and women to put Biafra on the table for this cause? Have you seen them have any engagement with any of the congressmen and they bring report card to come and show you? Because when you listen to the video we played before of our lobbyists, our APM, and our attorney, they made you to understand that in 1 year, we have recorded so much success. Let's bring the thing again.
John, please, this is very, very interesting. I want you to watch the video that you want to play. Again.
So we're asking the person that wrote that thing.
I hope that you're gonna play it. So please do, please play it.
These other useless groups that they put. Show us where.
1 year on, and our cause grows stronger. 1 year on, and our cause grows stronger.
Okay, for some time, but please, I want somebody to. Can somebody tell me on the comment section what did you notice from this video? Let me see if am I the only one. Let me see if there's anybody that can think deep. Please, I want you to tell me what you observe from this video. And if I drag it back now, it will take us back, very, very back. I don't want it. So how will I do it now? Because this video, AI video, or go to you have answered it. This is Sonak Barawa trying to tell one of somebody that questioned him. He said, you know, all the time on the end with him, so now, brother, can't you know people take this AI? I know AI is a free version of where this AI. We're not working that now. Get John Johnson. How many of them is taking CPM and Mazamekano and American imprisonment to Washington? No, for anemia. They are the one taking it to Washington. And if you watch a video they play again now, the water that now they have what they have done, you know, for a long time. We place the video. Not that Facebook a jump of wow. Hi, and speaking of going to Washington, instead of Sonapara to play video of where round table, Nkere sat down talking to engaging congressmen. Up go down a coffee shop, maybe Paul Agani at Starbucks. Sit down because you understand. You can't see anywhere any video even a picture where they said about have how to design AI video of this thing now, like able Nkere Ghana, but like one round table like that, they gather around, they are talking, they have handshake and sign something, even though they're not gonna read it out, you won't see that. He keep on telling his followers that they are going to Washington to do something, that in few days to come, you are going to hear from, not Ghana Portal. Today, America has donated, I think, 200 million or 200 billion, I don't know the figure, to Nigeria for clinical equipment, all right? And there's another rumor now, because another delegate, which some people say that is not from Trump, they went to Nigeria, and there's a breaking news today that they are not contemplating on how not to send any, they are not contemplating not to send any military assistance to buy those terrorists. America is now trying to shy away from that, courtesy of Democrats. I published a video on our second platform where I actually talk about it a little bit. You can check it out. All this thing is what is going on. But had it been that there's something positive, like American decided to give Nigeria another sanction or anything, they will have emergency press briefing from Briggy telling you that what you are doing in Washington is paying out. When Briggy cough, Nigeria catch cold. You know that, you know that kind of thing. That would have been their title, and the Elias will come, knowing full well that is a lie. Cracking his finger, sat down, enjoying, relaxed as if things are moving fine. But they all know what they're doing. Only few people understand this. But Nkere, in his own criminal mindset, is too eager to get things done sharp. Let's kick PM out very fast. Some of them are now noticing that this guy is trying to dethrone PM, even though he has successfully done that. But they are yet to understand the gravity of what he did. That is why Nkiru made that tweet he made. Like I said, calm down, don't get anywhere. After this, we're going to touch it. We are just only for 7 minutes in this live broadcast, and our brother is here with us. Triple M. Greetings to you. Nice to have you. Nice to hear from you. Please, if you have not liked the video, please do, because this later broadcast, this kind of video requires your assistance massively. I wanted to start at least 10 to 11 p.m. Biafran time, but we started this live broadcast officially 7 minutes after 12 Biafran time. So please, you clicking the like button is very, very important. Let's continue. Hear this guy.
1 year on, and our cause grows stronger. 1 year on, and our cause grows stronger. 1 year on, and our cause grows stronger.
Okay, the person that asked that question, this is Attorney Dabere. This is Attorney Dabere, a well-renowned #1
AI.
US, who carries cases for countries and nations. This is the almighty Mazi Elias. Nigerian government panics at his presence and his face and his right arm. And this is the almighty APM that we have, the Tokinado. Did you see those groups of people that you wrote in your write-up? Did you see any of them having any engagement with these people here, with these two noble men that you see here? These two noble men are the reason why Biafra is
oh my goodness.
the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being discussed in Washington, D.C. The reason why Mazi Simon Ekpa is being discussed in Washington, D.C. The reason why Biafra is being discussed in Washington, D.C. So, brother, I wrote that thing. Did you see those lunatic names that you wrote there having anything to do with this international attorney and international lobbies for the Biafran people? Instead of you to just focus on this madness video of Ajari, You are living. You're living the madness with pleasure. To go and start talking about what
The way was good. When money was flowing, this is camp. Someone the babu is good on
then and you want to continue you Simon to do the same thing again. Yes, our honorable Edwin, you're back on the speaker.
Thank you very much.
Nah, this. Just a moment. This is the reason why I want you to watch this, so that you can see how this guy is using AI video. Maybe I don't know. He saw a cake. Like, does it? Maybe he actually believed that that video is real, or he's just saying this just to deceive other people. It doesn't mean that he don't know that this is AI. Please, what do you think? Anyway, I want his ATM is back. Let's hear from him.
Again, this is not time to start complaining. Look at what is happening from Lower Benue and Benue in general. Everyone is expecting the United States of America to come and do the need. What are the people waiting for? Look at what is happening in the upper land. We thank God we have our security. But we have to encourage those that are protecting our land. All these distractions will stop. If you know your neighbor, any of your family member, I can advise them. We are moving to a different dimension. When things start happening, don't say you are one. All these people that after how many years? Last year, these saboteurs that have produced, we think praises of the finance minister.
Manamori, I greet you.
They sing praises. So we come during our regular exercise of supporting our freedom. Then we say, if not mass the people hearing, what would have happened? So people, fund your freedom, support your freedom, don't be distracted. Like the old woman in California at 73 years old. This is how she pushed Aggie, until she pushed Aggie out of the way. Not just Aggie. Since 2023, she has been mastermind behind the and she wants to tell you that because of the surrogate, so-called surrogate, way before that, whatever surrogate, I don't know about. This woman is the same woman winning the new empire home last year, months before we went to Finland. Campaigning of God will be this coming. Come on, the same woman. The same woman that got tired, trying to push them, all these evil people. If we can reach to our land of Biafra, will not forgive. Just like what I told the one in France. I don't know what court they belong to. I don't know what they derive, where they derive saying Biafra has been massacred. I don't know what they need the blood of Biafra for. I told this woman, I don't have the power to forgive her. I lecture her. I can't. If she thinks she's fighting me, she's fighting against Biafra. When I go to Washington, D.C., I don't go to Washington, D.C. as Nkere. I appear in Washington, D.C. as a Biafra. 3 days ago, I'm in Washington, D.C. for a stock meeting.
Are you hearing that? So you don't go to Washington as Nkere. Is he Nkere as Ayok? There's no way you go there and say my name is Biafra. Another lie. I don't go to Nkere as a. I don't go to Washington as Nkere. I go to Washington as a Biafra. So which of them is your name?
I didn't go there for my own personal interest. For the interest of Biafra. Everything I do and say that very good is for Biafra. For all of them that think they're fighting me.
Imagine what this guy will be telling the congressman when he can't even express himself in front of Gunter, who asks a simple question: what is Biafra to you? Church Basa. Tell the European audience what Biafrans are going through in the hands of Nigeria. A lot. This man couldn't even say anything about the country, about Biafra that he is seeking for. So if let's assume, for benefit of doubt, let's assume that truly he's going to Washington DC and he's genuinely going to Washington DC, and they are having meeting. Let us just think like madman for once, because there's nothing like that. These are like thinking the impossible, something that is that is not possible, trying to believe that it's possible. For you to go 1, 2, 3, 1 year, for whole year, and not even one congressman is convinced, it simply means you don't know anything about Biafra. Because what you are telling them actually matter. They cannot act because you put on suit and have handshake. No. What message did you convey to them? Like, what exactly did you actually pass to them so that they can now work on it? What evidence do you have? The atrocities that you need to present, do you have it? I doubt. But you quickly have evidence against Biafra to sue them. Show us a picture of you meeting them and all that, nothing. But if you can share a picture where you're having handshake, maybe on the corridor, on the road, one lonely location in Washington, D.C., you're having handshake, not even in a conference hall, not in any meeting hall, not in where you guys sit down and discuss on a round table. If you can share this minor one that you're sharing, standing close to maybe any entrance at all, have handshake and go. That simply means if you have any video or any picture of other ones, you would have done that, but no picture. Because you can't, for these are not, you can't buy them for that. This is the reason why you are looking for my not my address. You said that you're looking for Kia TV. So, but if you're looking for address of Kenena and the other people, because of this truth, you are looking for the address, and you call Biafra land, na Biafra Gemenka, na Biafra Gemenka. Jukweli awayo, adiyama makana waka.
What do you think they do? The land of Biafra, we deal with them. None of them will support or even say their food in the land of Biafra.
In Ania.
The land of Biafra will swallow them.
The land of Biafra will swallow them.
With them and their generation.
In Ania.
Everything will work against them.
In Ania.
The food they eat, the water they drink, the air they breathe. And if they are just and pure, the nature of this beautiful air could.
Okay, man, no be God, oh man, no be God. You no get person life when a God get power. No go there. Now what can I go a photo? Go to wiki and then which I get there badly.
When we be blessed, then we blossom. We carry with their living. But all of them that have colluded, knowingly that what they are doing, that they are sabotaging this great movement, can never do well. But anything that we can do, anything that we can use to fight back, to hold them accountable, we will do it. Whether they are in Italy, all we need address. Whatever weapon we have that we can use to our own disposal, whether it's the law that governs democracy, we will. When they talk about how what happened to our document, yes. What happened? People protect breathing. If what happened has not happened, just imagine where we'll be today. We already cooked and have their plan. We already ambushed people, but they did not succeed. One of their mad dogs just 2 days ago, he was shouting that she's not disappointed that a group of saboteurs are not able to recapture or take Britain. While ago, I said, Britain, BROGRE. No one can destroy BROGRE.
Now, he always tell you that the reason why, because he talked about the documents. Ordinarily, I wouldn't have go there now, but he said so. So let's remind ourselves something about it. All right. Amy Akedi, I greet you. And Stella, greetings to you, Stella. Petra, I see you, Petra. You're welcome. Money man, I'm just seeing your comment. Greetings to you, Franco Konko Adaewa. I see you. Gideon, I see you, Gideon. Nice to have you. Who again? Am I missing anybody? I don't think so. So please do me a favor. Make sure you like the video. I hope all of you are okay this hour. This is later broadcast live and direct. Now, he talked about why he changed the document. That famous document that without it, imagine where we would have been by now. I changed it. The question is, when did he change it? Listen, because according to him, imagine where we would have been by now. He changed it when PM was still here. Now, is it making sense to you now? He changed it when before PM was arrested. Before PM arrest, this guy have already changed the document. And to him, he changed it in preparation of the arrest. The question is, how did he know that PM is not going to be here? That prompt him to go and change the document. Simple question. If Igbo could go nowhere now, how did he know that PM will have issue that push him to go and change the document ahead of time? And he's not justifying that the reason why he changed it is for a time like this when PM is not here. Imagine where would have been. For you to have that kind of mindset to work ahead, it simply means that you have gotten intel about what is going to happen. As simple as I don't even need any dibia or any prophet or prophetess to tell me why you did so. You are now exposing it by yourself, not me. No, not anybody. You know, one thing about Nkere is that the reason why he hates people like us is simply because we are capable of connecting the dots. Do you understand? You said you changed the document to protect the brigade. So how come you are protecting brigade when the president is still here? Were you anticipating his arrest? I don't want to say I don't want to say that you planned his arrest. Because I'm just trying, because as a human being, you have to think, right? You are here telling Biafrans, imagine what if you did not do this? What would have been, what have become of you and your fallback and all that? Imagine where would have been. Because when you did this, everybody was together without thinking or imagining anything like that. Only you imagine that and acted on it. For you to do that makes you a suspect automatically. Without wasting time. For you to think like that simply makes you a suspect. You see, this is why I say that people need to. Some of them say, why do you hate Nkere? I don't hate him. Do I know him? I don't hate him. I don't know him. I don't have any business with him. But I'm judging based on what is in the public domain. Maybe if you think that what I'm saying is just, I'm just talking. Am I the one that's talking? And he's the one saying it. That they talk that the people talk about what happened to bring the document. That if he did not do that, imagine where they would have been by now. To tell you that he's doing everything just to destroy things for fun. It did not end there. After removing the name and the PM's name, he started adding people to assist him in the document without even informing them, so that people will not notice secretly. So if you are proud of protecting it like you claim, why doing it secretly? Because even though you are with Ruby now in the camp, but you still went on to change it anyway, without even informing her. She cried out and said, please, even though I love to eat what if loot is what you capture from people, what you stole from people, but this one it seems like it's too sweet for me to eat. Please remove my name, remove my name. She cried out, and you now added another no of the codic. And they're here trying to justify it. Anyway, please let's continue. Nobody,
nothing that brings reality and that.
Ọkwa BGRI on BRGE on the bring on your jacket they tear apart. He will be the first to remind you that nobody will bring it down. What is more bringing it down than what you are doing, what you have done? You actually you do not only bring it down, you push it down, my dear. You do not bring it down, you actually pushed it down. That's why everything about you is down. Not your lifestyle. I'm talking about what your decision so far is about that, and you fall back, going down. You push it down, everything down. No progress, nothing, just stagnant and keep on committing, constituting nuisance. Every now and then, everything, any good thing. Ordinary God that just supported Biafra, made a few or two videos about Biafra. You contacted him separately to conduct interview so that people will now see you with another white man. Brig is advancing from America to Australia to Austria. Brig is now in Europe doing wonders. They quickly organize a Twitter space. All of them, the so-called deputy and everything, they gathered there. I listened to part of it anyway. He gave it to church himself. God was there. Then after a few days, the man will matter now. Or say, because I'm next bus stop. Or drop. Okay, that bring is here by ban. God. Or there is a president to make a president. Anybody, if you are with the God is no longer with anybody with the Briggy. Briggy is here by ban. No, it is high time Biafra needs to stand up and reject anybody trying to use Biafra to make money. Oh, now you remember that. Now you realize that no money get again. You cannot even give good money though. Okay. Anyway, let's forget about this. That let's continue. Just pay attention.
We bring our freedom. Well, what we already set the people. If BGC, whatever nonsense and all other groups go to Washington and see if they will listen. I'm sending a strong warning as a citizen of Biafra, as a concerned Biafra, as a concerned Biafra for the people. All of you that are laughing, all of you that are sabotaging what we are doing, all I need is your address and your name, leave the rest. You will be found. We will take you to wherever that you will be held accountable. You will answer for your action and for those that are destroying my name. Nkere. That name will haunt you. In your dream, you will hear a school telling you start shouting with anger and wisdom. It will hurt you. Disease from your evil way. Learn how to do good. Do what is right so you can be forgiven. For our enemy, Nigeria terrorists, you all have not seen nothing yet. You kidnap our leader. And dear friends, for those of you that are working, trying to see what will happen, the release of Muslim will in your hand, not in the hand of the Nigerian terrorists. It's not in the hand of anybody. Release is in your hand. Your action.
If some of you maybe you'll be wondering why this guy is shouting, claiming that he's talking. What he do is that he will log into YouTube and watch Martin Luther King's speech. He watch Nelson Mandela. He think that by shouting like this, it simply means that you're a freedom fighter. You are an activist. He don't bother about the meaning of what that come from what you are saying. There are two different things. How you sound, the way you compose yourself, and the meaning that comes with what you pronounce from your mouth, like what you said. What is the meaning in what you are saying? What you don't realize that it doesn't matter how tough you want to act because you are just an actor. All right, camera set, action. He started blowing hot. How many times that he blowing hot? He will start blowing hot. Then after that, when you pay attention to whatever he say, you can see that he doesn't even know where he is, let alone what he's doing.
Your approach, your support of what we need to do. We have our temple. Starting from coming week, it will be more brutal. Whatever we come out of it, let it be. We are fighting for freedom. We are fighting for our survival. For all the stubborn among us. Your name will be sorry. It's better we came your way. 2 days ago, from the same
now listen here.
Doers, broadcast.
Listen.
That called me name.
Okay.
That said suspend me. Suspension is not enough. They expel me. I don't know where they expel me to. They expunge me. The same fools are addressing me as an honorable. Somebody who calls you a first person. Somebody who say you are suspended. Send you message. Address you as a honorable. Nkere. That's after for another day. People that conspire, call you names, call you all manner of names, you this, you that. They expel you, suspend you, expose you, come around and address you honorable Nkere. I'm like, what? What is going on? Because some people are so foolish. I know. Whoever they get my message.
Yes.
Can you just that somebody message this man and add honorable? That's why. Because of this part this is the reason why I played this video to this part. Because they called him honorable. Okay, you can see the joy. You can see, because that's what they are looking, what they actually want for a very long time, all of them. That, when I say this, some of you think that I'm just trying to make crack you up. No. The real thing behind this fight, some of these people fighting, is why must you sack me? Or in other words, you take away this honorable that is attached to my name. Honorable. Or we believe.
You call me name. You expel me. You expunge me. You suspend me. Now you address me. After how many months? You address me as a honorable.
Nothing. You're welcome. Greetings to you.
You are dealing with, I'm not Mazi Time or Mazi Navigan. That means you got to. That won't let you go to let's go. That's all. Make sure you're going to call one. I need all these people to address However, I will hold all of you accountable as the citizen of Biafra. If not as the acting prime minister of Biafra, it will be as the citizen of Biafra. But breathing BROGRE is the Nigerian nightmare. BROGRE is the British government nightmare. BROGRE is gradually being France's nightmare. BROGRE is a group called USB Nightmare. BROGRE is a group called BJP Nightmare. You all have not done nothing yet, my fellow citizens.
Okay, Nanya, okay, get it.
If we want our leaders out, we will bring them out. Our action, how we support our freedom, what we do. But for them that are lying, those that sent me those whatever they sent me days ago, my this, my that, to do this, to support this, to do this, to do that, or whatever. Now they see what I'm going through for over 2 years. Where Mazio Gechukun is doing his best, giving his best. Just few days. They can't even carry one load. They can't even take care of one book. You all have not started crying yet. You all will cry. Instead of shedding tears, blood will be coming from your eye. Appreciate him who is fighting for you. Encourage him who is fighting for you. Energize him who meant well for our freedom. Instead of trying to elevate, instead of trying to put him who is fighting for you more, all of you with and without vampire, God fire to fight against somebody who have never come to crime against his people. To fight for against one who is just pure. All he wants is freedom of his people. Came up to you, group of Judas Nkere. Your shame will not be the Biafran people shame. Your shame will be your shame and your generation shame. But as far as it's freedom, we must get it. And come with that. What the evil woman said when she come and start begging her life, that they have instructed the people to do this and do that. Some of them will test what it takes, but it's not over yet. Can you smell the food Britain is cooking? When we finish cooking, with this body that all of you are putting upon us, instead of going forward, you are dragging us backward. We will not forgive. Unless you repent of your evil ways. But leave him who commits no crime against his people. Leave him who is fighting for his people. Stop all this lies and deceit. Those that think they can handle, those that think they can carry the load. For how many years? For how many months now? We are talking about the result. That what result of Mazio Nkere brought to the table. Our work speak very loud. Ask them. After they plan their coup, after everything they done, what have they brought to the table? What do they have to pay for it? Nothing. My fellow citizens, for those of you that still listening to these evil people, keep listening to them. That will give us no SOP. Listening to them, listening to somebody who you know, you will be the one to educate, enlighten, or show the way. If you are following a blind man, what will happen? You know there is no road. But rather, blind man will follow him with him. You with your 2 eyes that can see clearly where you go, you allow a blind man who to lead you.
And
See how coward and foolish you are.
he's even talking to his followers. He's even reminding them that you guys are following a blind man. Yet they are still there. It's not the number. It's not ordinary at all. It's not. It's not ordinary at all. Anyway, there's something I want him to say, but I don't know why he's delaying that. Maybe if I cannot locate it, I will just forget about it. Where he was actually bragging that he deserved to be called honorable. Am I not deserved to be called honorable with all this my good work?
And your generation, but as far as it's proven, we must get it. And God will stop what the evil one will when she come and start begging her lie, that they have instructed all the people to do this and do that. Some of them will test what it does, but it's not over yet. Can you smell the food really cooking?
You see, going back again. I will try one more time. Okay, I think we're gonna leave it. Let me bring to you the tweet of Nkiru. Okay, that's gonna be the last thing this night. Let's talk about that tweet. Let's go back here and talk about the tweet. Okay. Now this is Nkiru. Okay. She changed her name to Madam Niki. Madam Niki with Mazam Nagano's picture. So I hope it's coming out properly. It's coming out well. Let me just balance it to find. Asatina, Ikamoaya, greetings to you. And Oluchiwa God, good evening to you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Late night show. Late night show, my sister. We are here to touchlight one or two things. So this Nikki, okay, I hope you remember this woman. I hope some of you remember her. I have talked about her many times here, and I told us about where she come from, her previous tweet when PM was here, how she normally attacked PM. She's the one that even she admitted in one social platform that she's obedient, that when the people couldn't win, that they made U-turn. Just to remind you who she is, okay? So because of some of her activities, she decided to change her name so that people will not recognize that she's the one and change their picture. But for the fact that I have already marked her, she have to delete this account so that she cannot deceive me. But as long as this account is on, I know who is behind it. I not know her in person, but I know her when she tried to show herself and all that. Now, this is the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic, government in exile, with headquarters at Bedmont, Maryland. Okay, then the picture is here. She just pulled this picture. Maybe tomorrow, if I remember, I will show you her previous tweet. Is it here? Let me just a moment. Let me see if we have it here. Do we have that? Just a moment. Maybe if I can locate it now, I don't mind. The one I'm seeing now is the one of this is from Eunice PB. This one for Eunice PB, not Nkiru. Nkiru tweet. Where is her tweet before? Okay, I have it. I have it. Let me show you. Okay, so that you remember, so that you maybe it is going to help you. Just a moment. Where's my picture? Come back. Just a moment, please. Just a moment. Let us go through her tweet against PM before. Okay, before now. Before she joined Nkere after declaration. After declaration, she joined Nkere. She was not in support of PM at all. So she used to call PM name just like Eunice, BB, both of them in camp of Nkere as we speak. So now, this is the tweet. What happened? Okay. So please, my people, pay attention to this. When you look at here, this is her X handle that she changed now to Madam Niki. Okay, this is how her account looks before. It's like this. You can see the date here. 1st January 27, 2024, last year. Okay, last year January. This is her tweet. Simon Ekpa is sponsored the period. He does not talk like a human being. Okay, she made this tweet then. Then when you come down here, this is another tweet. This one is in February 21st, 2024. She made another tweet saying, "Speak for yourself, real ever best." I don't know who's real ever best. Okay. I fully support Nnamdi Kanu and his original plans. I don't know about Simon Ekpa as of February last year. Okay. Now, this is this one was not captured, but you can see she's here talking about P2B, US, and all that. You know, their group, and so she's a full-time obedient. All right. So this is just to prove to you that I know what I'm saying. And here he said his whole vibe exudes APC. No surprise here at all. I think I need to look for the complete one because she actually said she was trying to say that APC was sponsored. APC, that's Tinubu. It was sponsoring PM to stop Obi. She's one of those, you know, when they were saying that Tinubu paid PM, she's one of those saying that as of then. Then immediately after his arrest, this woman crossed boundary. She crossed border. Okay, she joined and started talking about PM, and we know how the whole thing is now. So this is the same woman telling you now, talking as if she actually care about PM. Okay, talking as if she care, but she don't care anything, not at all. Now let me go back to the tweet that brought us here. I have shown you what I wanted to see. Now let's go back to the tweet itself. So she made this post. A moment. She made this post, PM picture, and you can see it here. Now let's go back. You can see 19 hours ago. This is the Prime Minister of Biafran Republic government in exile with headquarters at Belmont, Maryland. I don't know if that's what they call the street where the head office is in Maryland. I don't know. He said he is only in a temporary detention. When he returns, he will rest. When he returns, he will rest then answer our questions. Okay, or have anything changed? Biafran don't know. Or have anything changed? Biafran don't know of, with question mark. We do not need further scatter in this struggle. Are you getting the point? This indicates that there's something going on in the camp of Nkere, I presume. Okay. Okay. I want to remind, look at it here. I want to remind all of us that any job you are doing is on behalf of this government and Biafra, and this government have a head. The government have a head in capital letter, which is Simon. I want to remind us that nobody can replace Simon in this struggle. Nobody. Supposing America does not bring her recognition within the next 3 years. What next? Are you feeling what I'm feeling, or you don't understand it? Are you feeling what I'm feeling? He's just reminding Nkere. I believe something is going on, inside. Maybe some things, like maybe she has started seeing what others are seeing about Nkere, dragging position with the PM. So she's kind of reminding Nkere that PM is the head here. Nobody will replace him. That PM, despite what you think that PM have committed, that's why he said the PM will rest and answer question from them to know if something has changed. Remember, this lady that is planning to ask PM question, when PM was here, don't know anything about PM. PM don't even know you. Okay? And like I said, I don't know if you understand what is going on here. Let's wait and see. I know after this they will try to make peace, isn't it? But no problem. Go and make it. What must be must be. Go and make it. But yeah, I can tell you something is going on inside. That is why for her to come out and begin to talk about this one, about who is head, who is not head, goes to tell you that maybe she have laid hands on the document, or Nkere is trying to solidify his presidency now by maybe crowning himself as a final boss here. You never can tell. So that's why he said, when he returns, he will rest, then answer our questions. Or have anything changed? Biafrans don't know, or have anything changed? Biafrans don't know. Or have anything changed? Biafrans don't know. We do not need further scatter in this struggle. You get the point now? Something is cooking inside. And like I said, Nkere is always in a haste to solidify his plan as apex leader. Nobody except me mentality. Maybe that's what playing out. Like the guy that the man that Mr. Williams that argued with us, earlier today. He talked about what Nkere is doing, how he's the one sponsoring and bringing money. If they ask to pay this one, he will be the one to pay it. You get the point. Somebody said, okay, fire, I see you. So, what do you think? I would like to hear your reaction. Maybe let me put my link and see if anybody want to comment. Yeah, this is later one. Some of you may be sleeping, but my hope is anybody that is American people they still have time. So to some of you, this should be to 9 p.m. So it's not actually an ungodly hour for you to call. But I know in our European audience may find it difficult to talk, unless those of them that maybe have free time. So the link has been shared. If you have anything to say, what do you understand from the write-up of this Nkiru? What do you think the write-up is all about? Please let me know. We're gonna wait for 5 minutes. If I do not receive anybody, then we are gonna call it a day. But please, this is time for you to try your best to like the video. In case if you have not, hit like button. Thank you so much.
Remember this video.
And by December this year, 4,000 Imo youths will be employed in Europe. letter comes, the governor will pay for your 80K.
Oh, fake. Fake.
All right, we have Amadichi Goze in the house, Madam Origin, and our own brother Legend. Let's hear from you.
Hello,
Let's hear from Amadichi Goze, yes.
Am I coming out clear?
Loud and clear, sir.
Good evening, sir.
I greet you, one mother.
I greet all Biafrans who are present here, both those who are in the comment section. Madam Origin, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, my brother Amaji and Mr. Legend and Mazekai. Ihoma mere ononine.
Mazekai, based on the write-up of this lady you just read, him chapter will, just as you said, all the Kamyamwena obere katakata amongst them.
Yeah.
Probably Mwena. But the main thing, that woman is not for Biafra. At least we have seen that she fought against PM.
Yes, sir.
Yes. You showed us her previous post on Twitter. So given that now all rog megide our PM. Yes, Biako again. Now fight against DPM. Now support to the wrong people too. Meaning that she has been with DOS. That what it means that she has been with DOS. Yeah. Then give man that now she's always on the wrong side. Meaning that Biafra, about Biafra.
Thank you.
Answering DPM and the straightforward or on the wrong side. Don't make a support to our DPM. So him are not supposed to be DPM now. On a DPM no on the same track with PM. If care is not taken, dig quite deep. One will can one year that she fought against a Mazena Decano at some point. So all these things. My him chop trawo yana that Eunice no football. Hana fighting Biafra. Hana fight against Biafra indirectly. Ne pretend the Biaze before us. Ne pretend they as if.
Yes,
yes. I'm not from your post more than 2-3 times.
Yes.
I'm more the O2 too. That's what Kahina the same post email exhibit on your live program. Yeah, I forgot her own this thing. So no with me. So given a football and then they are fighting against Biafra, pretending to be for Biafra. This is the problem. So that's what I understand from her moves.
Thank you so much. Thank you, brother.
All right. Let me allow others to say something.
God bless you. Thank you.
God bless you too.
Madam Origin.
Mazekai and Ihoma Meregi. I greet everybody once again and all well meaning friends. I'm now very emphatic on that because and until they repent, they must repent or they perish with their evil. You know, you were saying something about I think the reason why I said that Satan was able to take a quarter of angels when he started his brouhaha with God. So you see, lie can be sweet, and people that are emotional are easily deceived. Why I'm saying this is that I heard 2 people today that were so passionate that I almost cried for them. And I quickly, please, I'm going to go a little as a story to bring what I want to, say this evening. And I remember the story of the people that are the masterminds of the evil. They are not visible. The people that they have convinced are confused are the ones we see hullabalooing and emotionally hyperventilating on media. To be honest, when you look deep, the people that are really the ones that are paid, paid, intel, like all those classified documents, Buhari employed. If the Nigeria contraption government could pay these senators 30 million a month, how much do you think they are paying the masterminds of the confusion in our struggle? Those people are eating big. And they are able, with their sweet mouth, their AI falsehood, convince, like these two people I had today, my heart was broken. And that brings me to a man in the Bible called Caiaphas. That man was a high priest. He knew everything about the coming of the Christ. But because of what he was gaining, he was able to deceive, if not all, the Jews, and masterminded the elimination of Jesus. Say, that man, they must crucify him because of what he was gaining. So the people that he deceived were still today, and their generation shall still carrying whatever. So where am I going with this? It's because I'm heartbroken at someone that has so much in-depth on the danger we are facing. She has a perfect description of the danger we are facing. That we are facing jihadist elimination. She was able to analyze in depth that this is not a joke. We are talking about annihilation. The people that are, they take joy in wiping out a village because they are promised that they will receive 75 virgins. And even if they die, they still go to heaven. So they are mandated. It's like they are mandated to eliminate anyone that does not believe in what they believe in. But just like Saul of Tarsus, he was the one collecting the clothes of the people that are buying Christians because of Caiaphas, because Caiaphas was able to convince them that this Christ is not the Savior. And this woman was cussing out, was talking about how they are going to eliminate. In fact, they are joining the jihadists to Kukuma find where the people that said, oh, Nkere is a lie. Oh, Nkere had meetings September 2024, before the man this woman loved, called Simonetta, was apprehended. This woman hated the person that stood for Prime Minister Simonetta and is saying that Nkere is the man. Nkere is the man that changed the document and made himself president before Prime Minister Simonetta was taken away. And this woman was still, with all her pure ignorance, looking for the heads of those that said, Nkere is a lie. This woman did not know that, I don't know if she knew that Nkere is AKA. Now, if you have a heart for your people, do you want them to go through what they are running away from? Do you want them to go through AKAs? People that have criminal records, people that speak, people that lie And if you catch them on this one, like in Czech, they shed the tail and they jump to another one. And this woman, in her sincerity, is so angry at the people that were able to hold on to the mandate. I don't know how she wants to convince me that her problem is not that she is comfortable with the status quo. She does not see anything wrong in a man that has records that are questionable. But she was able to believe that man against another person that we are yet to find out what she has done wrong. Where is our problem? I think there is a kind of a significant problem in the mind of a normal, I will just use the word, a normal Biafran, Igbo, Black person, man or woman. Until we begin to change our orientation, begin to ask deep questions and begin to pay attention to details and begin to reason out. Just like this one that began to, I'm glad, this is the best of everything I had today is this, is it Nikki, someone that asked a question? If you can pull that her question. And when you have someone say, has anything changed? Yes, my dear, a lot you do not know about. They lied to you. So many lies have piled up that this man could not, I don't even know if you are aware, Miss Nikki, however your name sounds. Sorry if I missed it.
Nkiru, her real name is Nkiru.
Okay, Nkiru. That this man, that he was able to, if all things, the way he made it, he still has the man that has used the money meant for men on ground to build hotels. That is the first one he got, and was able to disorganize the men on ground. And the other one was lying, and he knew, this your friend, your Oga, know that the men on ground, this is what he said, we're collecting money from CRC, USB, Briggy 1, Briggy 2, the fall back, headlong, somersaults, all of them keep falling back. Nobody wants to, where I have issue with anybody that is trying to be politically correct over this matter is, why won't you just remember these 50 million people that voted that they want to exit Nigeria and Biafra is redeclared? Even if Ngozi, snatched, like, but she was the COS, still COS. She has idea. Okay, this man, they told him to come and do account, and he has still not done the account. All I'm begging is all of this, whether you are novice or confused or convinced, or please think about what is happening. And I bring it to you, Mazikai. When you said America is about their interest, and let me tell you how it is also about their interest. All these years we've been screaming, there has been genocide going on, mass graves. I think in places like Plateau, Benue, they will have like half a half mass grave. But when you go to other sites that by now everywhere is quiet, it looks like they have finished those ones there. And those areas are now, those 12 states that are now Islamic. Go and check it. When there has been this elimination of lives, so mopping out of lives. But because as we speak, Europe is on fire, that which has behooved us has come upon them.
Yeah.
And they know that Nigeria is the headquarter. There are counting. I have a list of the terrorist organization, at least 8 to 10 international terrorist organization alive and well, active in Nigeria. About when you calculate total, both local and international, it is about 22. They are shipping out terrorists to anyone that needs, and they can't allow Nigeria to continue because Nigeria is dangerous. What is it? Senator Ndume said it in the years of Nigeria media, and they did not comprehend. Nigeria media has wool in their ears. They refuse to say the truth of what is going on. So as we stand, as we sit, as we are looking around, the bottom line is Biafra is the salvation. And we have redeclared Biafra 29th of November 2024. And because we are following ahead, Miss Nikki, go and read the Monte. Well, I don't know how to pronounce that Monte something convention. That is to tell you, when you look at it and you check the footwork of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, you know she's getting it right. No international or no country, all these top countries will look into her file and they disregard her. Before they will disregard her, there must have been any other organization, whatever you people call yourself, that is able to meet halfway what she has accomplished. So we are on the right track. I'm not afraid. Anyone that wants to change like Saul and become Paul, please welcome to the United States of Biafra. We have a lot. We have a lot to do. Bring your money, contribute. Every dollar counts. Every penny counts. God bless you, Mazikai.
Thank you so much, Madam Origin. I just sent you a video that when you are free, just watch that video and tell me what to think about it. And I don't know if when we streamed before today, earlier today, I don't know what's your time. I don't know if
that was very early. By the time I came out, you guys are already rounding up.
Okay, I thought as much. All right, just please, this video that I sent to you, I want you to go through it. I just I don't know what link, how I just got notification. I just stopped on that video today. I said, let me just watch it. Watching it, I felt something not really okay. Okay, but just go through it and let me know what you think about it. You get why. Legends, my brother, let me hear from you. Nice to have you.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Kai, Madam Origin, and every other person here in the studio, and those in the comment section, and whoever that will come across this live broadcast hereafter. I'm sending my greetings, and I want to thank God that after 29th, few weeks after 29th, the kind of heat that was here. Mr. Kai, do you remember when all of us were tired? Let me say all of us, that there was a program you made and said if you were Dr. Ngozi Orabueze,
I will resign.
You will resign and let them try. And some of us, people who love the movement were just like heaping some.
That was when because of the insult, my brother, like some of the kind of words, some of them calling her, I'm a kind of person. I was not trained like that. Like
no, even me. You remember there was one day I spoke. You were asking me if I'm sick. I told you that I'm quite emotional. I'm quite emotional. In fact, that day I saw Sia that has suddenly disappeared, calling this woman highway, Borombiri, Madam Borombiri, oh my God. I was very much there.
That's the height of it. That's why I said, these people know.
Yes, they went too far, calling of names. This is a woman who it is record that she has a clean record, has her own clinic. She's doing well. She has been donating. All of a sudden, one dropout who never saw the end of a secondary school or primary school was on social media addressing her as a highway. You know what highway means? A harlot, a drug addict. But today, where is that guy? I don't see him anymore. Um, and his master is the only checkout lady that is struggling these days. Now, why am I saying why I'm saying this is that who would have thought that at the heat of this attack, at the rage of this attack, that this woman will still hold the line, even in a year's time, and will still continue to hold the line till by the grace of God something good happens. Something good, the recognition, the release of our leaders. Now you see that those without truth, that is just connecting me to what I want to say. You see those without truth, like whenever I talk, I will always relate what I'm saying to what I experienced back then in the village. You see, those without truth will always make the first noise. Those who have nothing
It
to
is
offer,
normal. It is
go
normal.
and check the record anywhere. Those who have nothing to offer, those who are wrong, those who are caught on an act and they don't know what to do, the first thing they will do is to run into the village and say, Owegi Hemero, Owegi Hemero, Owegi Hemero. By the time they start doing this, I'm telling you, thank you very much. And not only bought Facebook textbooks, buy good, good
Everything.
clean uniform, clean sandals in those days, very
They say,
clean
"Why
sandals.
yourself?" They say,
Yes, I'm telling you. But you see those ones with rumple clothes who pay school fees by begging, pay 2 times. Parents will even come to school and beg for permission to pay so time. They are always the best. You see these guys that will come out and make noise and make noise and make noise. The way they will disappear will be so surprising. Now, coming to this woman, this Nikki, you remember one day I was on your program one Sunday. One man was, giving us a program where he was asking this woman, when did you start supporting Simon Ekpa? And she confessed, I didn't come for Simon Ekpa. I didn't come for Simon Ekpa. I came for Nkere. I saw this. I'm just here to support Nkere. And that was before then. I have established on this your platform when people were confused, a lot of people were standing still. They don't know what to do. We were trying to establish here that 90% or 95% of people who are with Nkere are anti-Simon Ekpa. Anti-Simon Ekpa. Even those who left the cabinet with him, all of them are anti-Simon Ekpa. And it is even after they divided into two. This one said they are BGC, CRC, and whatever. They are all anti-Simon Ekpa. Now, that man was able to boldly ask this woman, Nkiru, can you tell us, when did you start supporting Simon Ekpa? This woman was still standing her ground, that as at the time of this probe, she was not supporting Simon Ekpa.
She is not here for Simon Ekpa.
Yes, that she came to support. How can you come to support Nkere without his soul master? You see the deception. Now, just like Maramuri said, sometimes these people know the truth, but just because, let us gang up here and destroy the foundation and get everything scattered. Let us just be here. It's not as if we don't know that there is right, but let us meet up. Let's come together. Let's gather. Where are you? All this media, three wise men, Sia, Unite Man, Adocho, gather. We are fire up. Goes on a base, fabricate lie. Aliba to Abubakar. This one, Urumiri Highway. Let us begin to attack her. You know these things. This reminds me. Do you know that some people will curse even their body just because there is one evil they want to achieve? I
People
don't
that
know
are
if you understand.
desperate, they can do and don't do.
Yes, I want to cite an example to you. If you have read Macbeth, I always like to refer to books I've read, and that is why most of these guys who come up to make noise, this, I think, what do you know? Why are you drawing your inference, your conclusions from? If you've read Macbeth, you know that Lady Macbeth was so desperate about power that she wanted Macbeth to assume office. In fact, she gingered when Macbeth was really, livid about killing Duncan, the man, the uncle that made him Duke of Cawdor, and he hosted him as a king. When the king was sleeping, Macbeth was afraid and said, "I can't do this anymore. I can't continue." Lady Macbeth came on him and said, "You should not be chicken-hearted. You must have to do this because you are supposed to be the king of." She did everything. And do you know what Lady Macbeth did? Lady Macbeth cursed her womb, cursed the the milk in her breast, and said, "May you never feed a child if this is what it will take for me to be Lady Macbeth, for me to be queen." Are you getting what I'm saying?
Desperation.
This is how far. And when I remember, it is these things that is happening that will make me go back to some of these books I read in secondary school. I say, "Oh wow, is it what these writers, these prolific writers like Shakespeare and the rest of them, is this what they were saying? That people can do anything. People can sell their spirit, can sell their soul. People can sell every part of their body. People can curse their womanhood, curse their manhood, just because there is something they want to achieve." Imagine a man. Today you will come out to call yourself Nkere. Tomorrow, Azaya Yog, just because you want to achieve something at all cost. Imagine somebody will change his platform. Aparawa Soli Epa. Aparawa and Soli Namde Kalo. Aparawa this. Just because there is something you want to achieve. You
Even
want
Biggie
to
here,
deceive people.
even Nkiru, the same thing, right?
You see, this
The
one
same
has
thing.
suddenly changed her name from Nkiru to Madam Niki.
Madam Niki.
Just because now you have changed from that Nkiru. You want us to forget Nkiru that used to attack Simon Leper. And you want us to embrace Niki that is now projecting.
As a new person.
Yes, Niki that is now
Old
projecting
wine
now.
in a new pot.
I am telling you, this was what Shakespeare really revealed when Lady Macbeth caused the breast of her milk, the milk of her breast, caused her womanhood, caused her womb. You will never bear a child, and this milk will not feed any baby. If this is what it will take for me to be queen, for me to assume the throne, and that was what they did, and killed a noble king who honored Macbeth and Banquo when they returned from fighting Scotland. And I have quoted him here like 2 times that after he killed the king, he confessed by himself that now I had a voice that tells me, "Sleep no more, Macbeth, for thou art murdered sleep." From today, because this man was sleeping, resting in your house, and you had a God to kill him, nature now spoke to him that from today till the day you will die, you will never know sleep in your life because you murdered sleep. And if you read that book, that man or whenever he closes his eyes to sleep, it is nightmare. He will shout out to the physical world. He never slept. He tried to use every tablet. He even invited witches. He invited too many people that will make him sleep. He never slept. If you have read that book, how would Nkere and his likes understand what I'm trying to say here? How would Nkere, Van and their likes, even Chikodele, how would they know peace when they murdered the peace of Biafran land? That is my message.
How difficult.
How would they have peace when on a broad daylight they murdered the peace that encompassed the entire Biafran land, disorganized the regimented volunteer force organized by Simon Epa, funded by him through Briggy? They disorganized them, handed them over to their enemies to kill them one after the other. How would these guys
do you know
ever
that
peace?
even until this day, they still want Biafra to believe that they have those army intact under their command?
That is deception. We have asked them to show them.
These guys.
The woman they said she's not related have shown theirs. The ragtag as this dropout to see her, call them ragtag military. We now say, show your own. Show thy face. Macduff Ugwara Macbeth here. Tyrants, show thy face. Tell them, let them cause their army to show thy face or their faces. Let us, even if they are 20 or 50, we can see them. But do you know one thing? The devil must have people he will deceive. I know there are people, of lower percent who are thinking that Nkere may be the right channel, but they are there. These are people we, assume to be the gullible. We call them the gullible. They are deceived because they don't synthesize things. They don't, come to evaluate things, look at it and know who is this person. This person that will say a different thing today, say a different thing tomorrow. And that is why he has his only target. The only Biafra he's fighting for now is the social media people who are trying to say these things you have said. Looking at the old record, it means you have lied. Those that will bring his statement on the table and say, we have looked at Ngozo Rabeze, we have seen yours, we are not seeing this in your own. The only target this man has, the Biafra, the AKA, want to bring to us is to start looking for the address of Mpaya and Maya no Munleya that is going to attack, and not the people I know or the people I visit their platform. Kelena, Kai TV, Progress the Analyst, and the rest of them. He is haunting them himself. Bible, when Jesus was giving an analysis of the good servant, he said, if you were doing well, you would have come with a clean hands and with every amount of boldness. You come with a wrinkled face because you know you are not doing well. You are not a good servant. Now I was listening to one Methuselah this evening. Somebody was, I don't know his platform, but somebody was just showing that where he was lamenting. In fact, thank God we are not the people talking. From the day Mazen Nnamdi Kalu's jail was pronounced, all those DOS noisemakers, they all disappeared till now. Disappeared. They have gone. In fact, Umuakahagar underground. Now they have really. Methuselah was crying. Methuselah was wailing that he didn't know. That look at how they all. Now that we need you, you people have disappeared, calling yourself DOS and all the rest of it. I say that serves you right. That serves you right. You people manufacture.
He was crying about what? What crying about what exactly?
Methuselah was crying about the disappearance of DOS and their media. Well, at a point when Mazen Nnamdi Kalu need them most, the guy was making a lot of revelation I listened to him from
where did you watch the video, please?
this night before I come.
I mean, what
I watched
platform?
Praise what David. That is his latest this broadcast. It's good.
Okay.
In fact, I would like you to pick that this thing. This guy now, this Praise what David.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, it was that guy that brought up that thing. This Methuselah was crying. This guy was talking in bitterness, and he was trying to start begging people that the only people that still have good mind, they should forget this DOS and come up. Let them see what they can do. Do what? In fact, he even said that it's even those who are not IPOB members that are now pushing the freedom, not they that call themselves IPOB members. You need to listen to that broadcast, because I know you know how to analyze some of these things. But these were people who were here challenging Simon Ekpa, calling him all manner of names.
This is just the beginning. This is
Calling
just the
him,
beginning. You know, if you listen, sorry to cut you off, my brother. If you,
yeah.
I don't know if you have, I don't know if you have a chance to. Have you listened to the latest video of Uchechi?
No.
Uchechi. There was, if you watch that, if you listen to that video, that audio, there's a part where she said that she heard that some members of US are now resigning. That she started insulting them, like she started calling them fools. That if you shame on you, if you leave, shame on you. I was like, one thing in this life, you know. There's, I don't know if you have watched our video today, our broadcast today, because Rose joined us today in that the first live stream before this one.
Yeah, I joined. I was the last person that spoke, but network cut me off.
Oh yeah. I am going to call after this live broadcast. In fact, before I do another thing, I'm going to call that part and release that audio, that message from Rose. I will release it because he says something. He reveals something very, very important. The owner of the private jet that brought Mazda Modekana.
Yes. Now, if you listen to me very well, I said Master Simon had the intel. I was saying it would be network. He had the intel, and he said it, but he did not attack. He did not say it verbatim to Efanyo. He said it is alleged. When they were attacking each other, he said it is alleged, and that was when Master Simon Ekpa said, "For this thing you have done, if you, I will be your end." He told him it is alleged that it is even your private jet that was used to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to.
These people what people put hand into simply because they want to stop everything. Not be smart, you know. They really went far. They went far. But like I said, if a man name no wabo, we're gonna be able to guide them. You know, the only thing that I don't wish anybody bad. Like I don't celebrate it. You know, I don't rejoice for the death of anybody. But God in His infinite mercy searches our heart. He knows our feelings. He knows what we can do, what we can capable of. So anybody, whatever you are doing, be careful. DOS from A to Z. I don't sympathize any of them. So it doesn't matter. I don't even remember them, to be honest with you. Let them just, because from day one I already know that they're not for anything. That's why if you are from there, if you decamp, I always put you in, like, I always watch you with one eyes. You know,
Mazikai,
my brother.
Mazikai, do you know one thing I want to tell you now is, do you know these guys? This Methuselah Kugidoroku Ose, that instead of selecting people who are reasonable, then they brought many people who were jobless just because they found themselves in Europe, fixed them up in IPOP, and they were messing up. That to some extent he blamed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And let me tell you this. I have said it in your platform that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had his mistakes, Mazi Simon Ekpa had his mistakes. And do you know the mistakes? I have said it here. The mistake they made was just being too broad, too liberal to manage cancerous cells in their cabinet system. To manage it, just cannot manage it. That guy, I want you to go. That guy said, to some extent, I blame only do. And this is why I give Dr. Ngozi Arabeze credit. It was not easy to take that decision she took, because some people rose against her. Even I know of one man who was preaching Simon Ekpa then, who even came up that Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, you would have waited. You shouldn't have taken these people out. That woman will fall for. You see this lead, when you are in the hem of affairs, or when you can hear anything, you can see anything. It is just how God made it. If you are, as you are now, Mazekai, as you are now in this platform, are you getting me?
Yeah.
The information reaching you will be far more higher than the one reaching me. That is leadership.
That is true.
That is leadership. So as you see, Maze Simon Ekpa, when he was here, his intel, the intelligence this thing will carry anybody put together. Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, as she is now, the same thing.
No, the mistake that the mistake that they're making is that they forgot that Mazen PM Simon Ekpa have already worked with the DPN. You know, like me now. If let's say you form a group now and you are the chairman, I am your deputy, for example. You know, when you gather Biafrans, when you are addressing Biafrans as your deputy, my own is I will not be doing much. I will not be talking much, right? You are the one to make the speech, but when people respond or trying to say anything, I observe something among people that are in your gathering.
Exactly.
I monitor how people respond to you, and I know when they're trying to disrespect you. I actually because I have that time as a deputy. You understand?
Yes.
I will be seeing things, some of the flop from these people, and as somebody who understands the structure, who understand how to follow the rules and regulations, I will not jump in to talk over you as my leader. I can only advise you afterwards. You understand? Then you have the final decision. But I will be learning something. In fact, I will be like it will be as if I'm actually going to school to learn about these people. And the same, it's not as if after everything they change this audience like these people, because they are still the same people. So when you are not there, my brother, I have gathered information about everybody. You understand? I have gathered, I can anticipate, I can predict what A will do, what B will, I can predict because I have been there. I have seen things.
So you see these guys, Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, I know it was a hard decision, but what made, let me tell you, for me, one credit onwere, I don't bring him above Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, above Mazen Simon Ekpa. But one step he took stronger than these two men was to start cutting off these cancerous cells. I am telling you.
No, do you know why it is easy for her to do that better than, because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and PM, the movement actually require population, people. That's why I don't blame them. Personally, I don't blame them I have never for once blamed them for bringing everybody, because at the initial stage, you actually need that momentum. You need that people, okay? That will actually ginger you and give assurance that the people are actually with you. When you hear people talking about you, it will motivate you to move forward. Now, why DPM are only different is that just like I told you, she was beside PM, working with the PM, but not fronting herself as a leader. She actually maintained her position without allowing any of these urges to degrade her, to talk that. Because if you watch one of the audio that she released, this guy called what is it? The name of the deputy to Nkere now, whom they said that is no more longer with those. I don't know if I don't know that one is not verified yet. Amobi was trying to call her
Ngozi.
Ngozi, and she said she called PM's attention and said, "No, I am your serious."
Yeah, address me in serious.
Address me, yes. Address me. So that moment, this to tell you that she already understands that these guys are very good in disobedient is what they're known for, and they don't respect authority. They don't know how to respect office. One thing about our people is that most of our people that are not aware of how to be in an organization, we often focus on the individual instead of the office. We don't know how to respect that office. We tend to disrespect office, thinking that we are disrespecting the individual, because only few of our people that are actually enlightened understand that when somebody is occupy any office, despite your grievances or your differences between you and the differences that you have with the person, you have to put it aside and respect that office. They don't do that.
Grievances, age, class, whatever. Office.
Most of them is jealous, not even grievances.
And another thing is that most of them are not exposed. I have worked in public office, and I know what it means to, obey or observe office, whether a high class or a level or lower class. And one of the managerial trainings to one of the offices I was in Nigeria then, the man, one of our executive secretary will say, "Do you know why I will send a file to even a cleaner and I will say, please?" You understand?
Yeah.
That is the approach. I will say, please attend to this. Please handle this. You don't abuse somebody's office. You don't disrespect. Even as a cleaner, that office deserves an honor.
Exactly.
Now, do you know why I'm saying this? These things are training, and I will carry it anywhere, any day, anytime. But it will be difficult for somebody who left primary school to be trained in one, business venture, a doyanafia or bagote. The only thing is the size signature, and all of a sudden, I pop one family, as a coordinator. Maybe and all that, he comes into cabinet. He doesn't know what it means to respect office. And that was why somebody who is experienced was saying, "Excuse me, my PM, tell him to address me. My name, this is official. My name is not Ngozi. My name is, this." And the guy was repeating because the guy was showing who he is than understanding what it means to obey order or observe order. Now, what am I trying to say? You see this Nkiru that changed to Nikki want to remove the old dress we have known her for, just like you went back to tell her her position even till Mazi Simon was removed. And there is something on social media, somebody said, when did you started supporting Mazi Simon? And right there, without missing words, he said, "I am not supporting him. I didn't come for him. I only came to support Nkere." You see, these were people Nkere went to invite.
Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted to say. That this shows that she's there because
yes, these were people this guy invited to himself to come and fill spaces. Now, he wants to remove Abobochie. He wants to remove the old dress and give herself a new name and start projecting something and sending a message. See, it is obvious that for this guy to come up and start saying, "You show me the address of this person," and you know that this message is hitting on him day by day. He hears it. Some will copy and send to him. Some will take some of these questions and give to him. Like we've always asked here, who are you? Are you Nkere or are you Zion Young? And all that and all that. The police uniform that you are given with you today, you didn't return back the money, you didn't even provide it. You are telling us all manner of lies, everything. So what I'm trying to say here is that you see these guys that murdered peace in Biafran land, they will know no peace. They will know no peace. You see, if Van is sleeping, he can't sleep. He wake up and he will begin to manufacture things. What am I going to say? I have lied on this. They caught me. I lied on this. They caught me. What again do I do? They begin to, find out way. And that is why they are calling the likes of this Ugo 247 to see if Ugo could now come and bail them from this their sinking, to see if we go blasting goes attack Saga. Maybe Saga will help them to come up. It's not helping anything. You have murdered peace, and never shall you have peace. So I am so glad we are bringing up some of these things, and I want to thank God. The message is sinking. The message is doing its job. The
I'm
message
telling
is
you.
going down. The
I'm telling
message is
you.
being heard. And I want to thank God for you people. Thank God for you people. The message, you may not know your job until you hear some of these things. You may not know your job until you hear aka Nkere or whatever calling for your head or calling for your address. You may not know that your message
And
is going beyond
I,
your
I
imagination.
send you the screenshot. Yes, you did, my brother. I am coming to you, my brother. I don't know why you cannot join us. To be honest, I have checked everything; is working perfectly. I believe it's from your region, but I've just a moment. My brother legend. I think I agree with Kenena. Kenena said that the only thing that he can send to, that he want to send to, if Nkere actually want him to send something, that the only thing that he can send to Nkere is his
PayPal.
PayPal
PayPal.
account. His PayPal account. Oh my goodness, Kenena. I think the what is this guy?
So that only ha o mere ibe ya ka o merie ya.
Maybe no way in the address.
God of mercy. God of
Too funny.
mercy.
Too funny. I think the more
You
that this guy. Oh my goodness. Anyway, hapo get on actually August na Australia. Chibes, what could be the problem? I have checked here. He said that the host will ban you. How can I can, it's my brother, to block somebody here, you have to come in before I can block. I cannot just block you when you have not even joined in. I think it's from your side though. Radio Afra TV is here with us now, and everybody follow the link. Why would I block you? You of all people. How is it possible? Yes, I've seen that. I checked my WhatsApp. They say that you have been blocked. The host has blocked you from entering this studio. How? Don't understand. There was a time Triple M, if like in this hour, Triple M, maybe he's watching this program now, but he cannot comment from Europe. He cannot comment. Each time I'm running like late hour broadcast like this, Triple M find it difficult to comment. He can't comment. They will block him. I don't know if that is what you are experiencing. I don't know. I did not block you. Like now that Legend is here, if I want to block Legend, I can block Legend. Like maybe I time him out. But I have checked the timeout here. Everything they said delete comment, put user in timeout, which I have not. Ban user and delete the comment. So this is where I can now ban you. This one is to kick you out from my channel, or you understand. But to stop you from entering the studio when you are not even here is unheard of. I don't know how that one works. I don't know. Maybe you can call me on my WhatsApp. Maybe you can call, if you want to comment, just call on WhatsApp. Let's use WhatsApp now. Okay. No, not Triple, Ray Biafra TV. You're welcome. Legend, you are done, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm standing. I'm standing. Now let's review. After, go ahead.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. My
Is
brother.
Yeah, Mazikai. Good morning from here.
In Abanyo.
Now, what can we do? What can we do? We need to. This is our fight. We have to fight it, no matter how hard it is. Even at work, we must join to fight this fight. Good morning from here. Legends, good morning from here.
Good morning. Good morning.
Everybody in the house, I greet everybody. Those in the comment section, I salute and I greet all the Biafrans. Mazi, you know, when you are doing a job and the cutlass is no longer sharp and there is no more strength in you to do the job, how can you finish the job? You can only go into your heart and take strength by yourself to finish up the job. Without the strength coming from your heart, you cannot be able to do the job. There is a one adage that people said that a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. No, for me, I have changed my own narrative of that journey. That's where I said in my life that a journey of 1,000 miles starts with my heart, my mind. Do you know why I said so? I read something. If a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one stop, what of a crippled man who go to journey without leg? What gives him morale to go? What gives him morale is the mindset for him to move with his hand, and he will get there. Even you that has leg cannot be able to reach, but he will use his leg on the ground and crawl until he gets there without leg. So what moves that crippled man is the mind, the heart is very heavy and very tough. That is why when the heart is pushing you, you move. You might have leg, but there is no heart that are strong to lift up the leg. So you cannot be able to lift up the leg. This is my own narrative in my own way, changing the narrative of a journey of 1,000 miles that starts to one step from your leg. No, it starts with my heart to lift up, because if your heart cannot lift up to your leg, you are going nowhere. So
what if you have the heart and your leg is not available? How about that one as well?
Then that is when you become a crippled man. You have to use your hand to crawl and take the movement. It's the same heart that moves you, not the leg now.
You know, that's is an adage, right? It's like a proverb.
It's an adage. Yeah, it's a proverb. Yeah.
So both of them are correct anyway.
Yeah. But why I'm saying this way is that the movement has come to, you must stand from your heart, not from things you see, and not from things that you have been already know before. It's from the things you think, it's from the things that we are trying to find out on our own, and think narrative is why we are here today. It's our fight. And we must change every narrative. We must change the already made history they have right on us. And for us to do this, we are going to deny ourselves sleep. We are going to deny ourselves some rest. We are going to deny ourselves some sweet things that will have time to go for us to do this. We might deny ourselves even watching football for us to change, because when you have a time to watch ball, might be a time needed you to start and stay on social media to change some narrative. That is why it's our fight. Nobody will fight for us. We have, now that we have many enemies, now that we are passing through many names, many challenges, but Chukwu Okabiyama is peacefully bringing everything to an end. What do I mean? Imagine now that Biafra has been redeclared. Mazna the Khan is not here. Simon Ekpa is not here. That all the activities and all the action and all the things that have been said in the past has come to be fulfilled today. The most important of it is that look at America today. banning Nigeria. Before banning Nigeria, they first designated them on a kind of particular consign. That wasn't enough, the ban. As of today, America has retrieved all the 29 ambassadors that are in Nigeria back and withdraw some. Some of them are not doing the interest of why they are sent there. You know, the former ambassador being sent into Nigeria by their former president. Today, Donald Trump has recalled them back and said, stop going to Nigeria. You are not doing what it takes and what we want you. So if 29 ambassadors will be retrieved back from Nigeria to put things on the right track, and the same now, some months ago, people was calling the head of Nkere to be arrested, and Nigeria should do more. Nkere is crying because there is no way again Nigeria will sponsor him to go to court and people will accept it in Nigeria, because America cannot ban Nigeria and allow Nigeria to have anything like court case with any fellow Biafrans in the court. That is why it's a high time we know, if you believe in Biafra, to come more to support the government, because Chukwuka Biama is about to do that last miracle that comes out from us in Nadekano. Tell me, now Nigeria has been banned, put in a kind of particular consign, Mazekai, who is going to arrest Ngozi Orebel in the name of Nigeria? Do you know that when you are being banned, that is also under this law, that your territorial integrity is being shaken? Because today, America might decide to throw away Nigeria territorial integrity because of what is going. So I want to see all these gullible, Jovika and all the those are ranting, shouting on social media. Tell me, can anybody in Nigeria try to, in America now, to talk about Nigeria arresting Ngozi Orebel, she's this, she's that, and that? Can it happen again? This ban has banned everything. That is why the woman is free right now to push hard. Mazekai, honestly, when I dive into, I don't know what carries my mind. Instead, ask of Washington DC in social media if I can see it in my platform I used to research. When I dive into Washington DC, and when I ask about the United States of Biafra government in exile, my brother, it has been over 5 years. I never shed tears, but when I dive in on yesterday, when I was at work at like this hour, what I read gives me tears of joy. What I got in research give me happiness, give me more trust that no matter what it takes, call it from now to 3 years, I'm going home. In Igbo adage, now I have a hope because of all the world. Do you know that in America, that the numbers of people that work hard to designate Nigeria, that our DPM is in second position? Do you know that, Mazekai? That Ngozi Orebel is in second of those who bring pure evidence to put Nigeria where Nigeria is today. Do you know that in the same banning of America, that activities of Ngozi Orebel is in number 5 of all the actions that put that ban to Nigeria today?
Yeah, she made a post about it in the past, but that's which I praise her for not saying that Ngozi Orebel made it possible. You understand?
Yeah.
I said that we discussed it, but I'm already can blame witness. We have talked about it in the past. But like the one you're saying, and maybe you have more clear information about it, you can also share it with us. But we have used that to do comparison with Isaiah Yog, you know, the man who always claimed that if rain is falling and he's one that actually made the rain because he prayed to God, God can only answer him to cause rain to fall. So he always wants us to believe that every good thing comes from him. But that's why I said now that Nigeria have donated money, US have donated money somehow and signed MOU. In MOU, that's a memorandum of understanding between America and Nigeria. Why are they not talking about it? To tell us that Nkere is what made it possible. Anyway, the thing is that my brother, everything work for good. Like if the good job about USB is that they don't know how to, they don't talk anyhow. You understand?
Yes.
Talk anyhow.
When the PM said, "I do more than talking," I told that after getting that document of what USB have achieved in Washington DC, I now said, "Oh, this woman, it's good to have a silent destroyer, because silent destroyer is the most bad person you can ever have in your midst, because he'll be silent to destroy you. Dr. Moses is a silent destroyer. That is why she is the end point of all the agitation that has endless, those that are into endless agitation. The Ngozi Arabeze is end point to every nonsense, stupidity, agitation, and protest that people has been only carrying placards and be wearing red polo and red t-shirts and be moving around. The woman is really an end point. Moving forward, my brother Kai. When yesterday we are in a hurry somehow, is this issue of they used to deceive our people, of issue of sovereignty, needed more for us to throw more light into it? Because I knew that. Do you know that? Yes, let me give you a testimony. Let me read this is something out from my WhatsApp group, from my WhatsApp, that a member of I have a 3 message here. One is from IPOB organization, one of them. One is from Fallback Group, in the guy is in India. Then, sorry, 2. Then the last one is from those that never believed that this thing will surely happen. After yesterday and my previous videos, analysis, and all the rest, yesterday when I was talking to that man, that Williams yesterday, a member of so-called Fallback Bridge said, "My brother, coming across your platform, I have really learned that the time that we are into is the time to fully government and becomes that we are into a country right now by United States of Biafra. Your teachings has proved to me evidence that the government starts, that you start answering a name of a country once a country is being declared, whether recognition or not recognition. Sovereignty, declaration, in my own understanding, the declaration becomes a sovereign state that lack international recognition. This is as we are talking to yesterday on your platform. That this message comes in. That's from, the guy said, from last 2 weeks I started listening to you. I have become a member of United States of Biafra. And I contributed for the first time under USB. I am from Ikemba State. This is a message that is in my WhatsApp. One of them. This is pure what we are looking for, to change their mind, to know the truth. Mazeka, you meet yourself. So
no wonder. Sorry. I was even talking. I said you don't understand the importance of this your research. Even you yourself, Chinonso, you don't understand. You don't understand. To you now, you think that maybe it's just normal thing. You don't understand. I'm being real. You don't understand. No matter, I don't know how to put this up so you can understand the gravity of what you are doing. Because sometimes you have to feel that you are just talking to yourself. Oh, because I have brainwashed you. It did not cross my mind to even do any research on this, all those things. And now that you are doing it, I don't want anybody to even just to distract you. Just carry on, do it, because that is. I mean, this is the best thing that any media have done, because that thing, this research, this thing that they are doing now, have gone this thing have gone a long way to help in so many ways. If you notice yesterday when we were arguing with Williams, I was just observing. The moment you begin to read those history for him, he just calmed down. For the first time ever in that the whole argument, maybe want to see that this is my I'm just speaking for my own mind, my own mind. But all this while we arguing with him, what he was saying is that you can't I don't even believe. If you believe, so I was just laughing with him as I said, can you imagine? But that's why one of our brothers reached out to me after the last stream and said, Kai, were you guys able to talk sense to him? I said, I cannot say yes or no, but some deliverance will kick in after some hours. You understand? That's what I say. Some deliverance will kick in after some hours. So I don't know anything about him. But like I said, it's good to be real. So don't stop your preaching, though. Don't slack back at all. Even if it's once in because you are busy, and I understand. But anytime you have chance, my brother, please do it. In another, do it. Even if you can record a little one.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah. It's good. And share it. Share it is very, very important. Very, very important.
That is why then the second person said, Read Biafra TV, you have become a hero in my own life because you changed my method from being a member of Fallback and understand that I am in a government after declaration. Thank you so much for coming out. Please continue. Do not stop. Then the first person, this one did not belong anywhere at all. He said, my brother, you have given me hope to start supporting United States of Biafra all the way from Germany. As we are coming back in January, you will hear my name in fundraising. Thank you so much for changing my mind. This is 3 messages only for yesterday as we are in your platform. That is why, for me, what I want is Biafra for people to understand. That is why I don't depend on my time on my page. That is why sometimes you will see me. I will close my page. I want to come to Kai that where we have big social media. Those are listening that are.
Did you say you will close your page?
No, I know. I said for instead of me to be in my page, when I see that Mazeka is alive, I don't need to open my YouTube. What I need is to leave my YouTube page. Come here to share the message. So it may go viral.
See, my brother, it's not only on Kai. Like I said, you may have let's say here anytime you want, my door is open. What I mean is that anybody in Kenena, in that Simon, in in your own platform, you understand? Because this your research so far. I'm not saying it because I'm not saying it just to praise you for praising sake. We all want a short call to be free. That is me. I hate to walk around and stretch myself. Legend can testify that we all are the same page. Madam Origin is here with us. They know what your job, what it means. You understand? So this is not something it's not about glorifying anybody or trying to if praise mad for nothing. No. I am telling you, just yesterday when we were talking to Williams, we all
excuse me, Mr. Kai. Mr. Kai, you know, when we talk about dimensions, this is what we mean.
Exactly.
There is no one traffic way to what we are discussing. Now,
exactly.
That is what we call. So this is a different dimension that is burning like a wildfire. At the heat of Ngozo Rabezi, your dimension was there doing its work, dissecting. You will bring out hours to dissect. Okay, at the end of the day, people will be able to say, oh, this is true from what you have said. Like Elena will come on his own to break the camel's back doing his. Humble Lion will dig deep to find out the who is coming to talk about Biafra.
That is his job. That humble lion can go any length to say, this person that is talking against Biafra, this is who he is. And from there, we'll be able to know, oh, is that what you're doing? This lady, progress the analyst, oh my God, that woman will come. So this is what we call dimensions. And this, when I started hearing this, brother Biafra, is during the issue of these guys male or grand. I don't like calling their names. These they are triple or major general or whatever they are, you know. So he took time to start talking about discipline. Without, if you don't go through this, that the government, you can never grow above government. And when he started saying that, the message went. But just like he said, it's a growing channel. And thank God that this idea is coming. Like there is something he said that I want to, broaden here. What I want to say is that there is something you guys started at the early stage. From time to time, with his dimension and yours coming together, it's just like when they say if one can fight 1,000, then two can fight 10,000. So what I'm trying to say, from time to time, all these platforms, yours, Kelena, Humble Lion, coming there to expose this fact with existing history, existing rule, with a documentary that will help to the actualization of Biafra. We go a long way. And I want to thank God. There is something this guy, your colleague Kelena, used to say, that the business now is to depopulate the population of the mediocres. And I think it is going a long way. This is a testimony. Just what he read now is little. There are many who will never send the message, but they got the message.
They will come, yeah. I applaud those ones that summon the courage to message you. That is a very good thing to do.
Those one messaged me and they said, please, you must share your program to my WhatsApp anytime you're online. So even if I'm not at that time, once I close, I will listen to it. Mazi Humble Lion, do you know that my WhatsApp has full? Mazi Kai report, sorry. Do you know that my WhatsApp has full? I have 200 numbers in one of my WhatsApp that I used to do program. That I will share program to this line. They say, please share to me. Please share to me. Whenever I finish my jobs, I will listen to you. So I will not waste my time to go and research your YouTube page again. So the thing is that for me, that person who believe in
oh my God, you can add Kai report address and I address. Oh, I'm going to get all of that.
No, these are mediocres. When they're illiterate. See, the worst thing that will happen to any organization is, one, to be led by an illiterate. Two, somebody that is not informed. Information means just this. What this Biafra is saying. You are not informed. I like that statement of Patience Jonathan. Were you informed? I've asked Sia that question here, and in fact, thank God, this is the time I had wanted to ask Sia if he was here that question again. Were you informed when you are falling back and joining CRC? You were not informed. If you were informed, you will not mess up. So this is just the thing. If you follow a leader that is not informed, he doesn't make any research. It's just like this illiterate Nkere. He doesn't know anything. I don't think he has even read one or two novels in his whole life, and he's coming here to shout, only to shout. If you want to say, I love you, you shout. If you want to say, peace be unto you, you shout. If you want to say, I miss you, you shout. You think that will drive the message? You don't know that is giving you the total message, because from the whole analysis, you know nothing. Not only offering something, you know nothing. It is only when you know that you have something to offer. Oh my God.
My
So
brother.
let me summarize my Zakai and go back to work.
Right.
Look, I want to send this message to our brother Williams and also those who do not understand the meaning of sovereignty. I want to start this morning from the sovereignty of America. Is where I want to start first. Remember that America was being declared in July 4th, 1776. Then from 1776 to 1778, is it not 3 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then in these 3 years, America never even gets their land up to 50%. After 3 years of declaration, after 2 years of recognition from Morocco and France, they never cover 50%, but they are sovereignty because of that word declaration that these people are running away from to understand the starting point of being a new country. Look, listen to this. When France, this is on United States of America, 1778, getting control of their territory before recognition. United States of America has never been in control of any of their territory. Why getting recognition and become a sovereign state that Morocco recognized and give them a first shelter as a sovereign state? Why an area like California, New York, Philadelphia, and the others up to 8 territory of America has not been controlled? They got recognition, and automatically a sovereign state become a financial or important standing in the world as a member of international community without taking any control, any percent control of their territory in 1778. This is America. Now, going to Israel. Israel was being declared 1948 by a woman in government in exile with a woman. Now, recognized by the US, America recognized is part of the corners that recognize Israel and the USSR. Immediately, despite a massive war over the remaining territory that they do not in control up to 20% of their territory, but they are a sovereign state because of official declaration. Now, that is for them. Now listen to this one.
Okay.
A country in Africa called Somaliland, currently 100% control all its territory, has it and has its own money, its own currency, has its own army, has 0% of recognition, despite having in control with their border because they declare in their homeland, not in exile. Do you get this to what we are doing? Then Kosovo gets their territory, 90% of their territory, but recognition by many other countries, even thought of having their local areas. But today, they are not a member of the international global community. Palestine, 1988, has 0 control over their territory. When the PLO, like using bridge to went to Finland to do our declaration, Palestine in 1988 used organization called PLO to make declaration of their independence in 1983. It was organized by dozens of countries, despite not having any fiscal control over any of their land or their territory. Today, their economies are living in the world. Today, having a new country declaration automatically have issued you after the declaration, have issued you effective a sovereign state that are seeking recognition. Act of recognition does not mean that you are not a sovereign state. Once your people agree with the one mindset, the same ideology, the same culture, and believe together and gang up together to make official declaration, you have become a sovereign state that are seeking for recognition. Because why do I have to take time to read this thing out? It's for our people to know that only declaration of the University of Biafra by Ngozi Orazabeze and the cabinet members we have become a sovereign state. As a lack in recognition. Now today, you heard about Palestine, you heard about Israel. What about America? That is why they give it to us. What about Namibia? Namibia is not even control of any 0.5% of their territory after their declaration until they achieve recognition, but they are a sovereign state. That's why I said when I dive into Washington, D.C. to look at what the government is doing in Washington, D.C., let me know if they are just playing. That is something that also triggered me when I go in. In summary of what I got in, they said that what this government of the USB have achieved, they have set another history in the world under 1 year of declaration. They have achieved registering their name in the world as one of the peaceful countries that are asking for recognition, that they're number 1 right now among countries in the world have achieved the recognition. What are those that have achieved? They now said they have achieved registering their World Bank. They have achieved registering IMF to the world. They have achieved registering all the vital offices, Minister of Information, Minister of Interior, and all the big offices into organization under US because of lack of recognition to become a moving and effective governing body in the USB country. Now, going forward, they said that only achieving the understanding of memorandum with America is what countries takes other countries like America 2 years to achieve it in the hands of France. That is why France recognized them. After Frank now went away again, maximum 2 of that recognition, they now come back to come and sign treaties and every other thing. There is many more that these governments have achieved, which there is things that when I find out, I said, that is a secret. I can't read it out because it's part of the things that are triggering. And also that a member of the leader of the USB is a number 1 of designation of America, number 5 on evidence that Nigeria must be sanctioned. That's all this in achievement of it. And they have achieved an argument.
Nkere is in what number?
No, who is Nkere? There is something when I
don't even mention that name unless you want to curse it quick, please.
The name where they mention Nkere name, if you read it here, or if you go back to my program yesterday, you will hear the way they describe it. They describe Nkere as one of those men that's when America declared that I will send you the way they describe Nkere today. After this program, I will send it to you. So maybe next time you can use that particular area to do program.
Sorry, let me interrupt here. The way you can clearly describe the Nkere group is when you use Finland. Remember, Finland had the red group and the real group. So Nkere represent the red group that was fighting to scuttle the progress of the real Finland group that is seeking liberation of
international recognition. Yeah. Exactly. So then, not even only that, America said that they put Nkere in the list of pulpit, loyalist, and the toy of a former Great Britain used to fight people of America. That is where Nkere name fall. That is where Nkere name fall. So those are following Nkere. Take your attention. That is why I asked that William says today, please, let us do this your argument or debate ourselves through your phone. Let me tell you what you will type. Just go to Google, type this, type Montevideo Convention first. You bring it out, then I will ask you what you will type. How to become a sovereign state. What makes you a sovereign state? I know that he's with his phone, but he's dodging because he don't want Nkere to hear that from his mind that he went to plan and support to USB and they give him an assignment, he carries it on because Nkere might be sack him, so he's afraid. But I think that
sorry to ask you, Real Biafra TV. You said it's multi-video. I want to get that because I want to make my personal research as well.
Multi-video convention.
How do you spell that? How do you spell that?
Let me bring it. Okay, I'll put it for you on comment section so you can see it clearly. I'll write it on comment section.
Just write it so that I'll just take it up from there.
Yeah, I will write up to 3 for you. I will write the multi-video convention.
I am searching the video of a Methuselah that you talked about. That's what I'm actually scanning through to see if I can.
Please just go to this one David. You will get it. Prince and
what David reacted on it, right?
Prince and what David was the person that, how do I say that?
No, I'm looking for the original copy. I'm looking for the original.
Okay. I don't follow
I'll
him.
do that. Then let me summarize on this, and this I'm doing. Then they said here, the symbol of a declaration is a traditional in the eyes of international law to become a stakeholder. The act of a declaration is a single serious claim to a sovereignty. The act of declaration is one singular thing that is very serious to claim a sovereignty. So our people, if anybody is by now still continue checking USB, this and that. Now, when you go further, when I mentioned Palestine using PLO, after their declaration,
you can take it from the screen.
After yes, that is yeah.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So
you can take the name here. You can take the name.
Okay, good. Thank you. I can see that.
After this declaration, that is why I asked him question yesterday. People like Namibia, do you know that every country in this world who fought for the declaration to recognition, do you know that there is a name that they all are being used before then to gather people? They said you must have an organization that where you can gather your people together under that umbrella that all of you will move to travel. That is why I ask question. If you are, when we are going to Finland, we travel with the name Bridge. What when we are coming back? People of Namibia in 1990 travel with the name Southwest Africa People's Organization to Angola to go and make the declaration. When they are coming back, after their declaration, they come back with Namibia and abolish that name called Southwest Africa People's Organization. Why our own? Remember, that was a question I asked. I asked him, why is our own is so different? Which cannot be before he meets himself. So our people, it's not about Ngozi Arabeze. No. It's not about Ngozi, it's about our own country, is what we are talking about. It's about you having a name before surname, or it's about you have a surname, but your own name always be at the forefront. What is our name? Our name is United States of Biafra. That is who we are. And that is how America got recognition, by answering United States of America. They did not answer in the document of their declaration or in the document of answering to seek for recognition. They did not answer United 13 Colonia. No, our people. We must preach, whether they like it or not, for them to know that the truth has been here. And that is why we are here, to let the world know. And that is why I said we can't get Biafra without standing on the existing protocol. For you, asking Ngozi Arabeze a template, after you have listened to the international community, you will see the template he's following. And on that Washington, D.C., as you are here right now, type on your phone, Washington, D.C. in America first. Once it comes out, type who made a new the new model declaration of Biafra. Then ask under it, what is the US government doing? What was the achievement after this one-year declaration? Then they will give you all the achievement, including the argument they use our lobby our congressmen also to talk about Simon and Maz Nnamdi Kanu is in a very large way. We should not be deceived. The government of the USB, I am going home. That is why after seeing the achievement, Kai, I said I shed tears of joy yesterday when I was at work, honestly. Thank you so much. I want to go back to work.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Radio TV. I appreciate it. Later, you just send me the what you said you have on your table. Don't let me know, okay? All right, my people, Legend and Madam Origin, we are gonna wind down, and thank you guys for being with us. I really appreciate your presence, honestly. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And all of you in the comment section, God bless you. Tomorrow is another day. We are gonna continue tomorrow. May God bless you and reward you. I cannot start reading all the names and all that. You know yourself. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Legend, let's hear from you.
Yeah, Mr. Kai, I have nothing much to say than to encourage you and to encourage others. And Real Biafra, please always come up. Sometime we'll enjoy your joint broadcast. I know the message is spreading. The people are getting the message now. In fact, Real Biafra, if you can hear me, what you just said last, we want to hear it again in the daytime, not at night like this. Please, I will encourage a joint broadcast with you and Kai, even if it entails going to other platforms to review what you just said, because this is about it's not a document meant for one person alone. In fact, we all can now go and research for ourselves and know for, just like I've seen this multi video, I now know I'm going to research on my own. You now talk about Washington DC, Biafra, who did this, who did that. You go there and you'll be able to know. So I encourage you. Nobody's paying you for this. It's only the sycophants and the mediocres were alleging you have been paid. You have been paid. We want to thank you for standing on the path of truth for these months, and we pray that, like Mazen Mahandukari said, that all this our labor, we shall dance the dance of victory in the street of Biafra. Then I will know you, and now you will know me. Thank you very much, and God bless you, and bless others who are wishing Biafra to come.
Thank you so much. Madam Origin.
Thank you, Mazikai. Thank you for, like Mr. Legend said, everybody have amazing things to offer, and nobody should look down on what they are doing. I'm happy that God have raised people in this time of need, and I'm still going to talk to the woman and the man that I kind of, they are my topic today. Being so wise, being so intelligent, knowing what is going on, and yet putting it in the wrong spot is dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I need to tell them, you see, lies and the fact that the people, Egypt, when you go to Egypt today, you can hardly find any, you never know it was a black nation. If you go to Iraq, was 100% Christians and pagans before Islam came in 600 AD. So Christianity existed 600 years before that thing, and it wiped out. So don't think that what is going on, it's a joke. There is lies and confusion that has made our people, I don't know, I just beg them, please think. Stop believing the lies. I want you to make your own research. The only way you can see how Real Biafra TV made research and look at the amazing things. That is the only one. Never believe. Even, I mean, like I was on a platform today. I told them that we have different types of pastors. If only they can be truthful and come out and say, yes, so I am Dibia pastor. I can do incantation, I can curse, I can break eggs, and then I can still do rendition. I can prophesy with both at the same time. And someone that goes to the water, say, I'm Mami Water Pastor. It's just like I need money. Because you have not been able to, come up with knowing God for yourself, I will use your ignorance and deceive you. This is what is going on. People allow themselves to be deceived because they are not paying attention. And look at that wonderful woman. All she said today was correct, except that she went and put all her egg inside danger. And bottom line is we need to be wise. We need to really, really research. We need to be wise. And when you know the truth, when you realize you made a mistake, please, our people are used to, sticking their head, even when they know they are wrong. I don't know how they do that. Nkere, AKA, I don't know. If you just ask him which one is his real name, start from there. Simple question. I rest it there, Mazekai. I know you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Real Biafra TV, you are back. I think you have something to say before we.
Yes, I want to remind you, please, Mazekai, I am seeking for this help from the Afghan people of my country where I am. That is how it is. I need support from the Afghan people for gadgets. There's those I've been supporting already, but it wasn't enough. And because all these things, like what I'm saying, to bring out what's happened to America, videos of those who never want America to become a country, like what happened in California. There is a video, but it's not a video I can play with my phone. It cannot play there. And that is why there's a lot of videos I want to use as an evidence after the write-up also to prove to people the kind of people you are following. Look at the kind of people in America. Look at what they are saying in social media. Look at these people that make a declaration. Look at what they are saying. So you can use that evidence to judge yourself if you are still in doubt up to this moment that we are into. Because Pastor Nkanu said, we are going to be here to talk until we are in Biafra and start dancing. And we must talk with evidence. So I have sent you, Biafrans asked me for accounts they will use to support me, which I have sent on your WhatsApp. So please, I beg you, maybe if you are come out like this, you can
okay. Now I understand. Anyway, when we are going to have the program together, you understand?
Yeah. We will take the time because I will have 3 hours with we already agreed on 3 hours from 11 o'clock. Maz Humble Lion. I have 11 o'clock with him. So your own should be exact. We start in time, so I'll be able to see because I have morning duty. Because our time here is very fast. We use 2 hours ahead of Nigeria. It's only
if you're going to have a program, if you have to let me know whenever, because normally my time, let's just calculate from 7 p.m. Biafran time.
Okay, from 7 p.m. Biafran time is 9 o'clock here. So it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. From 9 o'clock, 7 o'clock Biafran time is maximum 9 o'clock here. Yeah, so that time is maximum okay. It's maximum.
Even if it's not okay for you today, maybe next tomorrow. Anytime you have time to let me know.
No, it's okay because I want us to do different things. Me and the Maz Humble Lion already has a topic we want to discuss. That one is quite different. Her platform is just only maximum from 11 o'clock to 1. Then I will rest. Then after that, 7 o'clock is very okay. Biafran time. It's very okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Please remember to pin the account number for the support, please. I want to get the gadget very fast.
The account number is in my WhatsApp, right?
In your WhatsApp, yes. Yes.
Okay. All right,
Oh, yeah,
thank
thank
you.
you. I am
All right,
closing.
take
I'm
care.
just going back home. And as I go back home now, I'm coming online straight in the next 30 minutes.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, my people, we're gonna end it here. See you tomorrow. God bless all of you. I really appreciate you, Madam Origin and Legend. God bless you and reward you all on the comment section. Good night. For some of you, good morning. Depending on time zone. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.
This guy's video.
And by December this year.
Sorry? Okay.
Many of you remember this guy's video.
And by December this year, 4,000 Imo youths will be employed in Europe. And once the employment letter comes, the governor will pay for your 80K.
Oh, fake.
Oh my God. Okay, my goodness.
Remember this guy's video.
And by December this year, 4,000 Imo youths will be employed in Europe. And once the employment letter comes, the governor will pay for your 80K.
Oh, fake.